I'm here.
Howdy, I am too.
Good, 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 good.
Everybody else is muted, I think.
Are we waiting on somebody?
I'm not sure. Ooh, too early to be yawning.
Yeah, we haven't even started yet.
I
Go get
know.
yourself some coffee.
We are live right now. I just have to get a couple things situated before we start. You guys can talk amongst yourselves as I do so. If you haven't already shared the stream, go ahead and do so. Share it with your friends, your family, whoever might be interested in our fun shenanigans tonight. I shared it around, and we do have some things to get to this evening, some sponsors before we start, which is awesome. I'm super fucking excited about it. But we'll get to that in a few minutes. You guys can talk amongst yourselves. If you want me to just play the music and you guys mute, that's up to you. You can let me know and I'll do so.
Worst
Not every,
DM ever.
yeah, not everybody talk at once, or I am the worst DM. It's true.
You are not.
Worst DM ever. Forever, forever, ever.
Huh?
Ever, ever, ever.
The stream's completely black right now. I don't know why it's not working right, but we'll figure it out. I thought I got the kinks out when I did that one shot a couple days ago. I thought I was gonna be able to be like, I'll do this one shot and get all the kinks out. But everybody knows now that my kinks are midgets and bondage. So
I forgot you said that.
yeah, I said that when we were doing the one shot. I was like, I'm trying to get the kinks out, and then I said, I'll just tell everybody now my kinks are midgets. But I'll say it now to everybody else that's watching. Yeah, I'm into midgets. It's whatever. It is what it is. It's the kind of stream that I'm rolling with. I don't know if everybody's down with that, but it is what it is. Gidget the
I'm into
midget.
fitness.
Fitness dick in your ass. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Man,
And we just
that was
lost two
fast.
sponsors.
Yeah, and all of the sponsors have backed out now. This is we're sponsored now by fucking Pornhub. Somebody's watching the
Be
stream and I
careful,
can
you might
hear
get
us
sued.
talking. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't want Pornhub to sue me. I don't want George Lucas to sue me. Oh wait, he can't anymore. I don't want Disney to sue me. I just remember in Jay and Silent Bob Straight Back, George Lucas gonna sue somebody's ass.
Excuse
Not
me.
anymore.
Nasty.
Does anybody else hear that echo?
Yeah, I hear the stream on somebody's microphone.
Yeah, you have to mute it. I had to.
I don't know who's watching us and also playing at the same time.
I am not. Does mine have an echo?
No. It's not.
Wow, this is running so slow. This is insanity. Worst computer ever. I'm blaming it on the computer. It's not the DM, it's the computer. I promise. I figured we weren't gonna start until like 10:30 anyway. We were gonna like get on and talk and prepare ourselves for the festivities of the evening for everybody to die. Why does it say pre-roll off? I don't know what the hell that even means. If anybody's watching and you want to subscribe, we have a new subscription thing. where you'll actually see some pretty cool perks. We also have what we call blood tokens. That is what our channel points are now. So if you watch us throughout the evening, you'll gain blood tokens throughout the evening. And you could actually use those blood tokens to give like the DM or the players advantage or disadvantage. You can give inspiration to the players throughout the evening. Everybody who is playing in the campaign can't use their blood points if you're watching, so please don't try to. I will know if it's you or not. But outside of that, if there is viewers that are watching, you could use the blood tokens, which is actually pretty cool. It's a cool feature, and I'm sure everybody's going to use it against the DM, which I'm completely fine with. I'm okay with it, and that's the reason why I set it up, because I would like to have some of the viewers get acclimated with watching us and enjoying it and having their own immersion and being able to sway what happens, which is going to be fun. I love hearing myself. It's great. I have a great voice.
I'm listening to you, man.
Somebody's listening. I just hear it in the
We're
background.
all listening. We can't help but listen.
We can't. All right. I think we're gonna
Kill my
be.
character, bro.
I'm not gonna kill anybody's character. I'm not gonna actively try to kill anybody's character. Let's just put it that way. I'm not gonna actively try to do it. It might happen, but I'm not gonna actively try to do it. I just reiterated what I just said. If anybody heard that. Oh, this is a shit show already because it's running so fucking slow. How do I fix this for everyone? No, I didn't mean to do that. It's weird because the dynamic lighting should be on, and I don't know why it's not. Everybody should be able to see the live screen, and if for some reason it's not working.
Your computer really doesn't like you.
It really doesn't. It says dynamic lighting on, explorer
When was
mode.
the last time you restarted it?
Not recently, but I don't want to do it while we're live.
So, pro tip: restart your computer at least every other day.
Okay.
I actually did not know that, so I will definitely be doing that later.
Yes, especially if you're on Windows 7, 10, or the new fluffiness 11. Make sure that you reboot at least, depending on, even if you have a beastly machine. Try to reboot at least every couple of days. If you have a really shitty machine,
Like Jonathan.
every day or at least every other day. Not to get all into it, but there is a stupid feature where they're trying to pretend to be a Mac OS, and it goes into what I like to call a deep, stupid hibernation, and it makes you think that it shuts down, but it doesn't actually shut down.
Now,
So all of your stuff gets held, and then.
Can everybody else see the opening screen?
Yeah.
Okay. I think
On
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 roll
Roll20,
20.
right?
Yes, on roll 20.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. Because what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just give myself permissions on one of the characters. I'm going to use Glenn just because he's my brother-in-law and he don't give a shit. I'm going to give the streamer one access to it, and I should then be able to see. There we go. Ah, woo! It worked. Huzzah!
Whose token is this orc token?
The one all the way to the left.
Yeah.
It's Namira. It is Jade. That's her character. She's a half orc.
I've had a lot
That's
of
a
coffee
me.
today, but I still had to look at this and realize that she was turned around. So I was like, I don't understand why this thing is coming out the front of your pants. This is strange. It's like, oh, okay, I got it.
Actually, I commissioned that from one of my friends. They do a lot of art, and I actually had them make that for me for my birthday.
It is a good picture. I just didn't understand it for a minute. I apologize.
It's all good.
Does everybody else see all the other tokens, or am I just on crack?
I see the others.
Okay, so for Glenn,
Screen just went
do you
white
see
though.
the others?
1 second. It's not on the screen. Yes, I can see everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
I thought there were only 6 of us.
There's 7 because Glenn's the 7th. He's the one that's the
Oh,
odd
the
man out.
floater. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, he might not even be a floater though, because I think he's really into the idea of this campaign, so he might, which is fine because you guys are all gonna die anyway, so it's all good.
And you can't tell them that in the first second, dude.
No, it's fine. I'm just kidding, or am I? I just don't know what's happening right now because for some reason on this it's only showing me 3 tokens. I don't know what the fuck's going on. This thing's silly. I might have to give access to the streamer to everybody. People who are new to watching us, I apologize. I'm still new to this, so you know, we're still getting the hang of this here. So hopefully you come and watch us and you don't get turned away by me not knowing what the fuck I'm doing. We will not be graced by the presence of Adam. He did have a family emergency, so my thoughts and prayers are with him. Hopefully everything is okay. He said, you know, he really wanted to be here with us, but unfortunately, family's first. And I told him because at first he was gonna be late, and I said, dude, family's first. Don't even worry about us. We'll live. You deal with what you got to deal with, and we'll see you next week. So my thoughts and prayers are with him and his family. Still not working. I don't get what the hell's going on. Half the tokens are missing. Technical difficulties. If anybody's watching us other than like just us, let me know if you could hear us, if we sound okay. I'll have everybody like chime in and say hello, just to make sure that the volume's good. So we'll start with Arrowy Burnt Fur. Say hello and we'll go down the order.
Evening.
All right, how about Ivor Volkov?
Hi, sorry, I'm trying to figure out some technical difficulties of my own, but I'm here.
No, you're good. How about Phelan Fearon?
Oh. Hope you can hear me good.
All right, Hemra.
Hello, and it's Hemra.
Hemra, potato, tomato,
No.
whatever.
Uh-uh.
Sorry, Hemra's here. All right, you're welcome. Namira.
Hey, I'm here.
Namira. Sorry. Anyway, Tantalus.
Oh, me and me.
All right, perfect. So hopefully, if anybody's listening, they can hear everybody's voices. Everybody sounds good. And I'm still adding the streamer to everybody. Our sponsors are already backed out. They're like, fuck this stream.
Hey, man. I mean, not to compare to Critical Role, but if you watch their early stuff, I mean, it was, the first couple were a shit show a little bit, so.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's very true. I watched the first couple.
Everybody, hey, man, everything starts with the first step, bro. You're just getting it. Just keep going.
Yep,
Yeah.
I agree. I remember watching the first couple episodes, and I'm like, damn, dude, this was Critical Role when it first started, because it was a hot mess.
It was, yeah.
You should have seen the ones that they did where they actually tried to do a couple, like, from their phones from their house when it was a home game.
I think what I'm going to do is exit the game and then come back in. You're going to see my desktop for a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I think
midget porn.
Yep. Oh, shit. Fuck, I forgot to close that out. Damn it. All right, well. It happens. It's okay. We're all
Hey,
human.
man, no judge. 2022, bro.
I know. Who cares what I would like
Stuff
to
we
watch?
love.
I wouldn't say I love it. I enjoy it. What am I? Who am I kidding? Fucking love that shit. You guys hear my drinks? I've been drinking. I needed to have a drink tonight.
You need downtime every now and then.
Yeah, I had a liver scare for a minute there, and I stopped drinking for a hot minute. But
No, you still have a liver scare.
I know I'm
So-
not. I'm not drinking every night. I was drinking every night. I'm not drinking every night. I needed to drink tonight because I was like so fucking nervous to do this tonight that I need to have a drink. Dude, this is running so fucking slow. This is insanity.
Well, on a totally unrelated note, I now cannot move from the spot I am currently in.
You can't move your token? Is that what you mean? What do you mean by that?
My cat is sitting on my feet. I can't move.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like your
She's
token.
physically immove. Well, I mean, cats weigh 1,000,000 pounds when they found a good resting spot.
Exactly.
So I have a question. Since everybody's here, we have Beckett, we have Glenn, we have Jade, we have Cora, we have Kirst, we have Megan. Who's watching the stream right now? Because obviously I can hear the stream in the background, so it's like it's a little confusing and it's like kind of distracting me. Like if you're watching the stream, I would like mute it maybe because it is getting a little distracting. Well, who just did that? Who's making arrows and
I heard some kind of computer noise. Da-da-da.
did anybody make the little weird circle by
That was
around?
me. I
Okay.
was trying to find the snap too, and I clicked on the wrong thing.
Okay.
Don't yell at me.
No, I'm not yelling. I just wanted to. I was just gonna ask who did it because we can get rid of it. I still can't see everybody's tokens for some reason on here, so it's whatever. I don't really care. Hopefully, I can.
Listen, I was gonna say just close roll 20 out completely.
I
Go
did.
back into it.
I did, and it didn't work,
Oh.
which is fine. I'm gonna move the token. You guys are gonna see. I don't know what you're gonna see. You're gonna see something random real quick for a minute here, and then this has nothing to do with our session. This is the one
Oh,
shot
look at
that we
all
did.
those dead people.
Yeah, it's a one shot that we did that we didn't finish that we'll finish at some point, but I needed to go
Oh,
to
you ran another one campaign shot.
Fun.
It was super fun. It's going to be a two shot. It'll end on the next session. It's just we didn't start right away because there was 1,000 technical difficulties with like literally everybody that was playing. So we were going to start at 10 o'clock and we didn't even start until like what, like 11:30.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
11:30,
Yeah,
12.
it was like
late.
11:30 when we started playing. So we went until like 3 o'clock in the morning and we're just like, all right, we need to finish where we're at.
I had so much fun playing that character too. It was
It-
just a blast.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Character too.
All right, let's go back here and let's see if this worked. If I can see everybody.
And if other people want to see what we're talking about, you can always go back on the channel and look.
You sure can. Go to www.youtube.com and then search Horror Becomes Them because we don't have like a special link. We have to have like 100 followers or some shit. But you could also come on to Twitch, www.twitch.tv. Or switch, oh, Jesus Christ, twitch.tv/ Horror Becomes Them is what I meant to say. All right, anyway, so we're good to go. Just as long as Glenn gets rid of that weird circle. If he wants to try to get rid of the weird
I don't
circle,
know how to do it.
just click on it with your mouse, like somewhere on the
With my mouse.
yeah, on the little part of the circle, and then you
Yeah.
can just hit like delete, and it should disappear, or you can move it.
Look at that.
There we go. Woo! Hey.
Hey, can you see everybody now? Because I was googling on eBay and I found that sometimes it's the portrait or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't see everybody. I can see everybody on the left screen. I can't see everybody on the right screen, which is the stream screen. Screen, but I don't care because
Steam.
yeah, all that. But once we go to the next window, I don't really care. So I am gonna say welcome everybody to our stream. I apologize for the technical difficulties, but I do have a couple housekeeping things to get to before we start there. Oh, okay. Son of a bitch. This is what happens when you do a stream and don't know what the fuck you're doing. Apparently. I got it though. Alright, so anyway, so we are live, and I do want to say tonight's session is sponsored by Phoenix Dice. Are you looking to stockpile some awesome dice for your D&D sessions or any of your tabletop RPGs? Well, look no further than Phoenix Dice for all of your dice and accessory needs. Use promo code HBTSAVES, that's H as in Harry, B as in boy, T as in Thomas, saves, and get 10% off of your order at phoenixdice.com. I recommend going there because Phoenix Dice is awesome. They have some amazing colors for dice. I have a friend that actually ordered some already and got 10% off. So definitely go check it out if you would like to get phoenixdice.com and get some dice for 10% off. And then I also want to say that tonight's session is sponsored by The Eternal City. The Eternal City is a role-playing game that is like a Roman gladiator type of game. It's a MUD, so it's all text-based, but it's similar to Dungeons and Dragons, where you basically use your mind and kind of do everything. And there's a lot of fun stuff to do in it. They have herbalism, they have fighting. You could fight gladiators, you could fight each other, sailors. There's a bunch of events that happen Fridays and Saturday nights. Definitely check it out at eternalcitygame.com. And there we go. That's what we got going on for this evening. And we will go ahead and get started. We are going to pick up with our group. Our group does not know each other. None of them know each other. And they are going to be at the local tavern just enjoying a drink. And here we go. And you guys are currently in the Golden Goat. It is the local tavern where you are staying for the evening. Fun music playing by Povna, the Kenku Bard, and you're just enjoying some drinks all by yourselves. And you can go ahead and continue the festivities. And begin.
I see darkness.
Oh, it's dark for everybody? Wonderful. Cool. Give me one moment then.
I think I can see. I mean, I can see just fine. I was just...
Yeah, I can see too.
Out.
Oh my god, this is insane. Who cannot see? Let me know if you can't see and I'll try to figure it out.
Error, we can't see.
Error, we can't see? Okay, give me a second. Do you have dark vision or anything like that or no?
I do not.
Okay. We'll have to figure that out for later. If you do not have dark vision, just keep in mind, once shit hits the fan, you are going to need to have a torch or some kind of light source. I will say that now. Did it work now, or you still can't see?
I can see now.
Okay.
I can't see.
All right. Let me go ahead and fix that.
So a totally random question: is Hemra here?
She should be.
I mean, that's not what I mean. I know she's here, but is she here
Oh, is she not
from the
here?
thing
She's
we discussed?
yeah, yep. Mhm. I hear you, bro.
Okay,
You're good.
cool.
Hemra's not here. You're right. My bad. My bad, yo. All right. Everybody can see now.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
Yes.
We're good. We're in the tavern. We're having fun. We're having drinks. We're listening to Povna play this wonderful music.
Mhm.
Ah, good evening, sir. May I have a seat at your table? Dr. Tempest?
Sorry. You just see the hood, uh, the hooded head tilt back a little bit, and he pulls a pipe from his mouth. You're free to sit wherever you like.
Ah, good. Here we will pull out the chair and have a little seat, kind of snuggle into it. She's a shorter and Haragon. I wonder, you look like a man who sees a lot of death and puts himself in situations where death may be right around the corner.
You read all that just from a little bit of smoke I've blown in your face.
Oh no, I judge that from the weapons that you carry on you.
I've been known to take a life or two. Been known to save one here and there. What
Ah,
about you? Or bring someone about your size, and I've never met one of you before.
yes. Many of us stay to, these outskirts of the forest. But I travel and I spread the word of the afterlife and ask people what they choose to do with their souls. You know, death is just one more journey.
It's not a journey that I like to take anytime soon. Something else waits for you on the other side. I've seen it.
But it could be good.
Not my experience.
Oh, tell me then about your experience. I am very interested.
He just sits back and uh,
Is everybody still there? I heard Glenn say he sits back and it just went blank. Hello? Is anybody there? Can anybody hear me? Or did we crap out? Wonderful. So I can't hear anything. So I don't know if anybody can hear me or what. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Cool. No problem.
Oi, you two lot need to clean up the spills in the back. I'll get on the cooking.
did he come back? Or are we still missing? Are we still absent of Mahone Capone?
He joined the call, but he's not talking.
Can any of you guys hear me?
Oh.
Because I literally,
now.
I literally, well, I couldn't hear shit. I've been talking for like the last like minute and a half. I just sent Glenn like messages. I'm like, is everybody ignoring me on purpose? Is this like a, are we ribbing the DM? What is
Oh
happening?
man, we just had a whole RP thing. It's going.
Bro,
Yeah.
I listen. I heard Tantalus say, let me tell you something, and he like went to do something with Arrowy, and then all of a sudden it was just silent. And I'm like, are they
Oh,
fucking
dear.
around? Are they messaging each other on fucking on fucking Discord?
Honestly-
Like let's fuck with the DM. We're gonna just all go silent. And then it just went back on and was like, I'll clean up for you. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Did they just have an orgy where they just
They
came
would have
everywhere?
kept going if someone didn't say anything. Honestly, they were into it.
It was beautiful.
It was.
Yeah, apparently they
Yeah.
took over the Golden Goat while I was away. I don't know what the fuck just
I mean,
happened.
it's ours now. We're co-owners.
Yeah,
I think
anarchy.
You bought it out already? You were like, hey, Gaius Garius, we're buying this bitch.
Oh no, he's dead. I killed him. So
Yeah, bot is a strong word.
depends on what you mean by bought.
You stole it?
Stole is a strong word too.
Okay.
I mean, if
Strong
he signed the
arm?
signature
You
in his
took
own
it?
blood, then
You took it? You strong-armed it?
Exactly what we did.
Yes.
Strong armed it with his arms.
So Arrowy and him had a conversation. Now she's heading up to the bar.
She's going to
I
buy
don't know
some-
where everybody else wants to go with that, and he changed positions because he's shisty.
Shiesty. I was just gonna have my character start heading towards the monk that's nursing the liquor. Is all. That's it.
How do you know the monk's is nursing the liquor?
It literally says in its character description, sitting at a
Shit.
table with a bottle of liquor in his
Okay.
hand.
Shh. Okay.
I did research this time.
I like when you do that. I like when you do research. That's fine. That's good. I'm glad that you
I was
looked.
like, let me make sure that way I'm not metagaming by accident. Let me make sure it actually says that.
I'm gonna agree with you there, Jade. I'm geeking at everybody's voices too. Between
Oh my
the
God.
conversation that fucking Tantalus and Arrowy were having, I was like sitting here like, this is the greatest thing ever. I could just listen to them
Yeah.
talk all night.
Yes.
Love it. All right.
I have a random question real quick. Is anyone else's Discord freezing and not working, or is it just me?
Bro, everything is freezing on my PC. I'm ready to throw it across the fucking room.
Oh, it's just
I run-
Discord for me. Everything else is working fine, but Discord keeps freezing in the middle of everyone's conversations, and then like, it'll be back.
I run Discord on my phone because it runs like shit on my PC, and I have a pretty badass computer, and it just
He
for whatever
does.
reason runs like shit.
Yeah, I've never
Yeah.
had this issue before because I use Roll20.
Do you have your smartphone? I would maybe go on Discord on there and see if it runs a little bit better. Like exit it from your PC and your phone's not any better.
No, my phone is fine. I just don't have any headphones or anything, and so it probably won't go very well right now.
Okay.
for my
Understood.
phone.
Understood. Hey, Jade, quick question.
Yes.
Where is Hughes? Is Hughes around? I need somebody in my life in the chat.
They are actually babysitting tonight, so I don't know if they'll
Oh.
be able to get on tonight.
Aw, womp womp. All right, so we had Tantalus and Arrowy have an awesome conversation. They split away from each other now. Now we have Namira going over to the nameless monk who is sitting by himself drinking. Go ahead.
I'm trying to decide if I actually want to commit to the voice.
Do it.
Do it.
It's so stupid.
No pressure. No
It's
pressure.
okay. It's okay.
One second. Hold up. Give me a second.
Okay. Mute your mic and start saying your voice before you get on live. It's all good.
Good evening, sir.
Well, hello, young one. How can I help you this evening?
I would just like to inquire the bottle you have in your hand.
Oh, this bottle of liquor you're inquiring about. Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, that's kind of why I asked.
Would you like to try some?
Hell yeah.
All right.
She's just gonna.
Calm down there. We will go ahead and try some together. But we're going to have a drinking contest. Would you like to have a drinking contest with me? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Would you like to have a drinking contest with me? Hello? Can you hear me? You might seem a little dazed. Are you there? Alright, I guess nobody can hear me. This is insane.
Mystery DM, are you still there?
I'm here
It's
now.
our
Nope.
world now.
Oh my god. Can you guys hear me or no?
You just restart
we
your
can.
computer, dude.
I can't, because even if I restart my computer, it's still gonna run like shit, because this PC is a piece of shit. Just straight up. I bought it for $600 like a year and a half ago, and it's already outdated. It's a fucking piece of shit. I should have never upgraded to Windows 11. It fucked me, so it's whatever.
Oh.
I hate Windows
Yeah.
11 so much.
You know, it's like if you had a brother that was an IT guy for like 20-some years, you probably would have said, hey, my PC's a piece of shit. Should I upgrade? And that guy would have probably said, fuck no.
Well, I mean, I can remember that PC brother of mine that went with me to go buy this PC that said, hey, yeah, I mean, it's what you're going to get for your money's worth, so you might as well just buy it.
And what did you say you were going to do with it? I might play Roll20, and I'm
Wh-
going to be on the internet. And that's
Which
all
I'm
you
doing
said.
right now. I'm doing Roll20, and Roll20 is telling me to
Bro,
eat a dick.
you're streaming.
Okay. All right, I don't want to
You
fight
wanna
about
do
this right
it?
now. We'll do this later. We'll deal with this later. We'll deal with this conversation later. Anyway,
I will choke you out.
hello.
Backwards.
Hello, young one. So you want to have a drinking contest with me? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well,
I'm
here we
known
go.
in my parts to take down a few, so yeah.
All right. Well, let's see if you can take me down. And he starts pouring liquor into a glass for you, and he slides it across the table. And here's for me. I'm ready to go
Okay.
when you are.
All right. Cheers, sir. She's
3,
just gonna down it.
2, 1. Can you please roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
I knew that was coming. Let me. Constitution.
Can you outdrink the nameless monk? Woo!
Booyah.
My constitution is pretty high, so.
My dear girl, that was a wonderful drink. Good job. Would you care to have another?
Thank you. Sure.
Goes ahead and he fills up both glasses. Cheers.
Cheers.
And shot. Go ahead and roll me another Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh
Oh! So Namira downs the first shot. She is completely like, I am on this. She takes this next shot. She's like, looking at the nameless monk. I got you, man. And I go, and she slumps over at the table. She is completely out cold. She is absolutely drunk. And the nameless monk just kicks his feet back. Well, there goes another. And he takes another shot. All right, so Namira is completely unconscious at the table with the nameless monk just continuing the drink. What's everyone else doing?
I think I overheard Arrowy sitting at that table pretty close to me, and I think I want to go over to the bar and strike up a conversation.
Okay, go ahead.
How tall is this bar?
It's probably up to like your nose.
Okay, so she's definitely standing on her tippy toes,
Yep.
trying to get the bartender's attention.
I'm gonna pound on the bar, try to get the bartender's attention a little more quickly. See that she's struggling a little bit.
When you pound on the bar, she leaps up and looks over at you, like shoots her head over towards you.
Oh, it was
She's
quite
trying to help,
startling.
little lady.
She looks to see if the bartender is coming. Like, did that assist her at all?
The bartender walks over. Well, hello there! It's me, Gaius Garius! Welcome to the Golden Goat! How can I help you?
You appear big in personality, but small in perception. I have been here a moment trying to get you, but that is neither here nor there. I would like a drink, and I believe the person beside me would also like a drink.
Oh, I do apologize. I was watching Lufty over here. He was showing me a card trick, and I was deep into thought watching him with his cards. I do apologize. But I will get you a drink. Let me grab you the menu. Hold on one moment, okay?
Yes. And thank you to you. A person of such small stature should stay together. What is your name?
I am Ivor.
Ivor. It's a good dwarf's name, I think.
I'm actually a human.
Oh, you are? Your picture looks
Yes.
different. Sorry.
Yeah, I understand. I got the beard and everything.
So how tall are you? So you're probably tall then.
Yeah, I'm pretty tall. Cause
Okay,
got
ignore
spiders
that. She
down
said
and
that.
everything.
I thought you were a dwarf. My apologies.
You look so small in the pants. Oh, sorry.
It is all right. Many times I have looked over for my item. Usually, though, there is help. Now, have you been to this bar before? You frequent this location.
No, I wonder.
Oh, I see. And do you come across a lot of trouble? Are you a man who gets put in dangerous situations?
Yes, quite frequently.
I see. She turns fully towards you.
Have you thought about the afterlife? What will you do with your soul? You know, death is only one stop on the journey. There is so much more after that. What will you do with your soul?
I hear you say the same thing to the man over at that table. I was wondering if you could help me answer that question for myself.
Ah, this is a good question to have. Now listen. Again, it is one stop on the journey. There's so much more after that. But you must believe in your heart that there is more, and that you can serve a greater purpose.
She pulls out a piece of paper that has all this writing on it. Do you read Infernal?
I do not.
Excellent. She holds it out, and it's all written in Infernal.
You see, here is a contract. This is a contract with the Raven Queen. She, oh blessed be the goddess, is the Queen of Souls, and she will take you on a greater journey based on what you have done in life. If you have lived as a great man, she will take you on to do good things. If you have been a terrible man, she will put you in a path of redemption. All you need to do is sign over your soul to her in the end. She will not come now. She will come when your time is done.
This seems illegitimate.
Oh, you have signed many a contract then?
No, but I do not sign without reading first.
Oh,
She pushes it more towards you.
well then, go ahead.
I do not know this foreign script.
Oh, shall I write then what it is?
Sorry.
I think I want third party.
Oh, I tell you what, when I am done with the man down there, because he has much to learn, and a story to tell me, I think, I will search the bar for someone perhaps who speaks this language. It is a dead language, though, you must understand. But I will do my best for you and come back to you with that question.
Thank
She looks at the bartender.
I would like a loaf, a slice of bread and cheese, and some honey meat, please. I do not see it on your list here, but I believe all places have it, so I order it.
Of course, of course. I will get you a loaf of sliced bread and cheese, and you want honey mead, is that correct?
Yes.
Perfect, perfect. That will be 4 copper pieces and 2 silver pieces. And you, fine sir, we have on special today fruit burger with sharp cheese, pheasant noodles with barley biscuits and a tankard of beer, fruit casserole with rice and a glass of brandy. Would you like any of those?
I want strongest, hardest liquor you have.
Oh, so you want ale by the gallon. 2 silver pieces, please.
All right, I pay the man.
All right, and he slams down a gallon of ale, and then he pushes out a loaf of sliced bread with cheese and a mug of the honey mead. You have a wonderful evening. If you need me, please, please don't hesitate to wave your hand and call for me. I am Gaius Garius.
Airway lifts the 2 glasses and kind of balances things, and she turns to her friend here before she goes.
I will give you one small bit of advice. Do not trust a jolly bartender. They are the ones who spike your drink.
And she smiles and then walks back to her table.
So I gotta ask, does she hop or does she walk?
She walks because she's balancing stuff.
Okay.
I was curious. Does she normally hop, though?
She normally has at least like a kind of a bounce to her step.
Like a little bit of a bouncing gait.
Yeah, because she's got large feet.
Got it. Awesome.
I still can't believe my character's already knocked out.
Lightweight. As you come back to the table, you see Tantalus is tapping his pipe out on the table, basically the ashes and are falling on the floor, and he just crushes them with his foot.
Are there empty dishes over here?
There's still, it looks like there's still like an entire turkey with one missing like wing. There's a loaf of bread that looks like it's stale. There's some plates. There's some old silverware. It looks like somebody had sat there earlier in the day, but it just never was cleaned up.
Okay, she's gonna reach over and grab one of the empty plates, and she's gonna slide it over to you, near your pipe, and then she's gonna put the bread in the middle and slide you your drink.
What do I owe you for the drink?
Ah, a tale. A tale with hearing. Do not spare me the details.
Could I ask for her to make a persuasion check? Would that be okay?
Yes, go ahead and roll a persuasion check for me, please.
Oh. For some reason, he looks at you and he just feels compelled. This tiny creature has broken through his defenses somewhat, and he looks at you perplexed.
Well, let's just say, I've got a problem with undead things. I hate the fucking things. Something happened to me a long time ago, when I was not but a wee lad. And ever since then, I made it me life's mission to kill as many of those fuckers as I can, either with me bow, with me blade, or with me bare fucking hands. I lost me ma, me da, and me siblings. And I'm afraid that's all you're gonna get for tonight.
And he takes the drink and just slams it.
Were there many?
More than you can fucking count on your paws.
Oh, then your family is like mine. Many siblings.
Well, I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, mind. But there's a wee bit of a saying, about fornicating like rabbits. Is it like that with your folk?
Well, all sayings have a hint of truth. So yes, we had many siblings. Now, there are also many predators. So, as you can imagine, I lost lots of family members. But when one cannot remember all of their names, it is easy to forget them. So in that, we are not the same. Losing a brother, a sister, it was no big deal. Mother would pop 3-4 more out, and you just rename them. Names are reused all the time. There's probably 4 Eroes.
Was your mother very caring? I can find it hard to believe that she'd have any time to, you know, excuse me if I'm overstepping my boundaries, but that's a lot of fucking mouths to tend with. What led you to be so obsessed with death?
Ah, this is not an obsession, but a hobby. You see, I wandered away from home very young because there were a lot of mouths to feed. And when you get so many, the next one must step down from the chair so the new ones can take their seat. So I went on, and the first people I find are clerics making a pilgrimage. I joined them. They taught me all they knew. My belly was full, my fare was warm, and I was knowledgeable. So I make it my life's mission to help people along and let them know that death is not something to fear. No, in fact, it is something to look forward to. So do not fear it. You have done great things, it sounds like. So embrace it when it comes to you.
He just looks at you, takes a drink, and puts the cup up like a toast.
Well,
She takes her cup.
to
She doesn't
death
have one. She
then.
takes a piece of bread.
To death.
And when she eats, her nose goes up and down, kind of like a gerbil.
Like a little rabbit.
Do you know any of the others in here tonight?
There is a man over there that helped me order the drinks.
She points over here.
He was very interested in the questions I had, but he is skeptical, which I am very used to. So, do you perhaps speak Infernal?
He says I do in Infernal.
This is enlightening.
And she continues to eat her bread.
While you're looking at him, he pulls back the hood, and you can see that he's a tiefling.
This is a language of your people then, I think.
Not my fucking people.
Oh?
And he pulls the hood back up, like immediately pulls it back up.
It's a goddamn curse. It's not a blessing. It's not a gift. It's a fucking curse.
Just then you hear over here at the table, "Oi, oi, oi! Play my favorite song! Oi, oi, oi! Play my favorite song!" Now calm down, everyone. Calm down, calm down. The Kenku Bard will play your song. Give them a minute. Give them a minute.
Arrowie's gonna look around the bar. Is this person a tiefling?
Is Phelan a tiefling?
Yeah. Like, are you obviously a tiefling or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're wearing your horns loud and proud.
Yeah. When you're like, not my people, I was sweating. I was like, oh god.
He's got his reasons.
Arrowie's gonna take 2 pieces of bread and 2 pieces of cheese and excuse herself.
Please, one moment.
She leaves the
By
table.
all means.
As Arrowie goes over to Phelan, this gentleman comes over to Ivor. "Well, hello, sir. How are you?"
I do well. How are you?
"I am good. I see that you are a fellow human in this wonderful bar with all kinds of creatures. What brings yourself here?"
I travel, and I need drink.
"You
I
travel
just
and you
drank my gallon of ale.
Oh, you're drinking a gallon of ale. That is a perfect choice. My name is Claudius Meridius. I am the local hero here. I travel as well, and I come to this wonderful town, and I save them from all sorts of creatures, orcs and ogres and all of the likes. I have slayed many a beasts. How about yourself?"
I am no stranger to combat either.
"That is wonderful. Well, if I say so myself, maybe you and I can team up and slay the beasts in this town once and for all, as a team. How would you like that?"
What do you mean once and for all?
"Well, there's some beasts that come here occasionally, and it happens, I would say, probably twice a 10-day, where they come and try to, how do I put this, take over the town. They're very, very vicious. They come and try to rile up people and attack the bar, and they attack the local mayor, and I'm here to try to put a stop to that. And I'm looking for other like-minded folks who can help me do that as well."
When next time they come?
"Well, it happened a few days ago, so I would say it's probably going to happen in the next day or two."
I stick around. If there is combat, I see one glory of battlefield.
"Perfect. I would love to be alongside you in the battlefield. Again, my name is Claudius Meridius. What is your name, sir?"
My name Ivor Volkov.
Ivor.
I hear
Nice.
this man at the table next to me also seen some combat.
Oh,
Perhaps
okay.
he asked him for aid.
Sure, I can go ahead and speak to him as well. I appreciate you letting me know. We both join him at the table. "Hello, sir. How are you today?"
That fucking seat's taken, mate.
"Well, I do apologize. I'm not trying to be rude. This gentleman here, Ivor, told me that he overheard you saying that you've been in some kind of combat before."
Sir, seat taken. Shift over.
You heard the man.
Oh,
Move your ass.
okay. He was the one that told me to come here, but I do apologize. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm just trying to get some help here in the town because there has been a lot of, how do I say this, murders and killings from creatures from outside of this town. So I'm just looking for some help. But if I can't find help here at this table, then I will go ahead and look elsewhere. Thank you so much. You have a good evening. And he starts.
How much coin?
Oh, I'm sorry, you said coin. Well, if I do say so myself, it is, you could be rather wealthy with the coin that I am about to offer. They offer $200 per head. I'm sorry, 200 gold pieces per head.
Head of what?
It depends on what
Right.
comes around. It could be an orc, it can be an ogre, it could be a bunny rabbit. It doesn't matter what it is, they'll give 200 gold pieces. And you can look at
200
me.
gold
I've slayed a lot of beasts in my day.
Oh yeah, you absolutely look like it.
I do, I know.
It looks like your plate armor needs to be let out a little bit.
Claudius Murdius smiles very brightly, and you could tell by looking at his armor, he doesn't look like he's had any battle whatsoever. He's just smiling. He thinks he's the greatest thing since a loaf of sliced bread in this bar.
I'll
I've
tell you
slayed
what,
many
mate.
beasts.
I bet you have. I bet you've slain the vicious cockmongerer of Faerun.
No, I didn't. That wasn't me. That might have been another Claudius Meridius.
No, I've heard about you. You particularly, you take the cock very well.
Oh, is cock an evil thing?
Can't be for the right person.
Oh, well, I have slayed many a cock. That is right.
Right.
He looks over at. I'm sorry. What is your name again?
Ivor.
Ivor,
Ivor. He looks over at Ivor.
I bet he's taken many a cock. What do you think?
I think you mock this man, and he is too narrow to realize.
Love it. Blunt and to the point.
You said
You hit the
mock.
nail on the fucking head, mate.
You said mock. Is mock another version of the cock we're speaking of?
Tantalus just like grins and sits back and starts packing his pipe again.
Well, I will be over at the table over here if you are interested in helping slay the beasts. Or slay the cock, as you say.
Well, I don't slay cock, mate, but 300 gold.
I'm sorry, it's 200 gold per head.
And I say it's 300 if you want me services.
How about you, Ivor? Would you do 200 gold per head?
I take whatever price offered. I do it for glory.
Perfect, perfect. So Ivor here will do it for 200. Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate your conversation. You have a wonderful time smoking your pipe. Thank you. And he walks away.
I do not like this man. Apologies for interrupting meal. I have no idea. This man is so annoying.
I wasn't eating anything, mate. Fuck me. The bunny rabbit. She came over and dug a little bit too deep, and I fell, down a rabbit's hole. You're more than welcome to the bread, mate.
I overhear some conversation. It sounds as if we have some in common.
And what would that be?
He's just puffing on the pipe.
I do lose many loved ones to undead years ago. 'Tis why I am wanderer.
And his head just turns, and you can just see the eyes. But like deep in the hood, there's like blue glowing eyes, and he just kind of squints at you.
Is it
What kind?
right?
Can I ask a question? I
Yeah.
know you're immersed in everything. What kind of hood are we talking about? Are we Bloods, Crips?
Yeah.
Are we in Compton?
Gang, bitch.
Are we in Compton? Are we in
Crip-
Detroit?
I'm crip walking in my fucking
Camden, New Jersey?
Yep.
I just wanted to know. I'm sorry. You said you were
Well, I
deep
mean,
in your
insane
hood.
clown posse, bro.
Okay, so we're juggalos. Okay, all right. And scene. Go ahead.
Yeah. What kind of undead have you seen, mate?
My village, small town. I am out on hunting trip, and while I am gone, horde of zombies, guided by necromancer, tear apart whole town. I only see remains once I get back.
All too familiar, I'm afraid. I hate the fucking things. I see one, I'll kill it. No questions fucking asked. He would, if it was undead, he wouldn't have to pay me a fucking dime.
I drink to that,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I raise my gallon.
His cup's empty, but he gives you the clink anyway.
Do you smoke?
Not often. I keep lungs fresh for combat.
Well, if you change your mind, I've got a good leaf here that I picked myself.
I appreciate it.
And he just kind of sits back and leans in. His eyes are pretty much taking in everything he sees and puffing on the pipe.
I also lean back and just start sipping.
Does the bard start singing again yet, or because I wouldn't want the gravediggers to get agitated.
Yeah, the bard's still playing a song, but the bard is actually going to play their favorite song next. So
Okay.
just then is when the bard starts playing the new song that everybody's been cheering about. The gravediggers have been wanting to listen to. So you hear their the new song playing.
Like out of game question. Are you playing a song right now?
I am. Can anybody else hear it?
Absolutely
Mhm.
not.
Quietly.
No, I can't hear
I
it.
can.
I can hear it. You can adjust the
cannot hear it.
volume.
Can.
Cannot.
What do I need to adjust the volume on? Because I don't see the bot in here.
I don't know if you could
It's
adjust it. I mean, I
on-
could turn it up if you want me to. Can you hear it now?
On Roll20, the gear, go to audio
Yeah.
and video.
Oh, you're playing it on Roll20. Okay, that's because I shut it.
Ew. That would be why then.
Well, you could probably hear it on the stream too if you have the stream up.
Okay, I hear it now. I have my noise canceling headphones on.
Hugh
Sorry.
said that out of a 10, they can hear maybe a 3. So it might not be as loud as... Here,
But
I'll
you don't
turn
want
it up
to
a
be
little bit more.
overpowering.
Yeah, I don't want it to be too loud. So a 3 or a 4 is probably good.
And I don't want it to echo into the mic,
Sure.
So.
All right, so just then,
Anyway, sorry,
as
go ahead.
no, you're good. As the song plays, all of a sudden, something burst in through the door.
Did we lose you again?
I'm here. It's not me that burst through the door. Somebody else did.
Oh, for whatever reason, I can't see them.
They're way on the right side.
Yeah, they're on the
Like
outer
the edge
border.
of their yeah.
Yeah.
Can anyone hear me right now?
Yeah.
Yes, we can
Yep.
hear you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now you can't. Yeah, see, everything is broken. I apologize, and I'm trying to make it work. Roll20
Alright.
is frozen.
That's all right. Well, you
Ah,
burst in.
shit.
I'll move your token if I need to. You burst in, and what are you gonna say when you burst in?
The darkness It's
Oh.
coming. Help! I need help. Can somebody help me with the dark?
I'll immediately stand up from the table and start running towards whatever this is.
Yeah, what does she look like?
What do you look like, Himra? Oh, I think her mic went away. So she is,
Discord went.
oh, go ahead. Are you there? Can you hear me? Himra?
I am here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Yep.
hear you.
Mhm.
They want to know
I am
what you look
sorry.
like. No, you don't have to
No, don't
apologize. It's
apologize. Hey,
fine.
man. Stuff
Just
happens.
keep going. It happens. They want to know what you look like.
I am a 7-foot tall, well, almost 7-foot tall ASMR. Blonde hair. My eyes are glowing white. Armor. Yeah.
Okay.
Arui's gonna walk towards her, but as she gets closer, I would like to do an insight to see if she's putting on a show.
Okay, go ahead. Roll an insight check.
Another red. I'm so old. Nobody knows that.
You know that she is actually completely 100% serious. She's bursting in here like she's fearing for her life.
Okay,
They
fair enough.
killed everybody in my village. I need help. Please, I can't fight it by myself anymore.
This 4'2" bunny probably comes up to like your thigh. Comes up to you. She has a stole on that has the Raven Queen symbols on it.
There is darkness in your city, in your town. What is happening?
She takes your hand and pats it with her little furry paw.
The monsters, they killed everybody's dead. They're coming. They're coming behind me. They're following.
She looks around you to see if there's anything coming.
Roll a perception check. So you don't notice anything as of yet. Everything still seems kind of quiet. People are still chatting in the bar. The bar did stop playing music because this kind of interrupted her. So she's still kind of just sitting there, like wondering what the hell's going on, and she's speaking in riddles.
Is the door still open? I'm sorry.
The door is closed now at this point.
So like swing hard open and then like flop shut.
Yes.
Like bang shut. Okay.
Is that the one door? Is that the only door to the tavern?
That's the only door coming into the bar. Yes, that's correct.
Okay, I want to get behind this table. I'm just gonna stand guard at the door, or at least
Okay.
like watch.
Just as all this commotion is going on, Nemira wakes up at the bar next to the nameless monk. She's awake now. She is completely coherent. She was knocked out for quite a bit, but she's woken up now because of the commotion that's going on. As she wakes up, she actually notices that the what the ASMR is talking about is completely factual. She heard this before, but she always thought it was a myth. So she can go ahead and go over there and talk to her about it.
I just, the darkness, you say? As I approach these two. So that's actually a thing. Like, that's not just the legends they tell in the outer villages.
It's a thing. It's a thing. I didn't know it was a thing, but they came and they killed my entire family, all the monsters. It destroys everything.
Ah. Just kidding.
The door bursts open after you hear the banging on the door. And all of a sudden you hear eerie noises.
One second, I gotta remember one thing that I can do. I'm sorry. I want to try to do something.
There's whispers that you feel that
You
you
also
could
see
hear.
Hema grab her longsword and whip around.
Okay, never mind. I can't do it anymore. Never mind.
So just then, all of a sudden, you see smoke billowing out from the doorway. And you see darkness, shadows creeping in.
What do these shadows look like?
And I need you to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Make sure when you're rolling initiative, you click on your token and roll the initiative so it actually shows up.
That's alright, you get all those shit rolls out.
sucks.
Oh, a wasted 20. It's alright, it's alright. It's all good.
Does mine show up? Can you see it?
Yours the 26, right?
Yeah.
I
don't
do
see
have to go
the-
run do something really quick. I'll be right back.
You're fine, go ahead.
Thank you.
Do you have the turn order up?
I'm getting ready to.
Oh, okay.
Roll 20 runs really shitty slow, so
Understood.
Man, dude, I've played on Roll20 for several years off and on, and it is never improved. I'm hoping whatever D&D Beyond brings to the table is much better.
I don't see shit in
Wizards
roll,
of the
in
Coast
roll
or
20.
whatever. It just shows turn order and it's blank.
Yeah, there's nothing there. So
There it
oh,
goes.
there's
It's
starting to
Arrowy,
fill
there's
in.
Namira, there's Phelan.
Oh boy, look at those.
I'm gonna add a superiority die. I have ambush. I'm gonna add a D8 to that initiative, and I have a +4.
Okay, go ahead and do it.
Okay. 8 + 4 + 4, 16 total.
16 total. Okay. I'll have to click on you and add it. You said it was 16 total?
Yep.
Perfect. One, two, three, four. There's 5 so far. There's Phelan, Ivor, Hemra, Arrowy, and Namira. Did you click on your token, Tantalus, and...
How do I add it?
Well, you would click on your token, then roll, and then it should show up.
Crap. I rolled on D&D Beyond.
No, you're fine.
Can you edit it?
I can add it for you. What was the roll?
26.
26? Nice. All right. Give me a second and I'll go ahead and add it.
Hello.
Hola.
You're good. I'm just adding the shadow lurkers into the order.
Sorry, I just ran up on both flights of steps.
You're fine. Hope everybody's enjoying the music and the sound effects and everything.
I can't hear it, but I would love to.
Victor, no, that's my lap. The table just...
All right, so 6 shadow lurkers come out through the door, and you roll an initiative, so they're ready to roll. And the first up is Tantalus.
All right. So I think I'm gonna have to have that up anyway. I don't see any other way. So I have I'm a dread ambusher. So I'm the first one to go in combat. All right. I'm going to put some space between me and them, and see how far that is. All right, I'm gonna move there. Try to give myself a little cover with the table.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on this one. I think I did that backwards. Should have done my attack roll first. My bad.
You're good.
Playing Roll20 is a lot different, or playing on D&D Beyond is new to me. Make my initiative roll. That would be a good idea. Alright, this is an 18 hit.
An 18 does hit. Yes, that is correct.
Alright. Alright, I'm going to do damage roll. So that's 10. Do you want me to redo the Hunter's Mark, or
10 plus 5 you're doing then?
yeah? And then I because I have Dread Ambusher, I have an additional 1d8.
All right, go ahead and roll that d8.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
And you said you were marking on this one right here?
Yep, this one right here.
All right. So that is 15, 21 points of damage.
All right, I'm gonna shoot it again.
Okay, go ahead. A 29 hits. There we go. All right.
All right.
This is running like shit. He's shooting with a
All right.
bow, by the way.
There's the Dread Ambusher, 1d8, and then
Oh, a 1.
100 damage for the Hunter's Mark.
So it was 21 points of damage the first go around. Then this is 10, 16 points of damage.
And then the Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, it was 9 for the original hit, 1 for the Dread Ambusher, and
Dread
6 for
Ambusher.
the... So 9
6
plus
for the
1 is
Hunter's
10, 6 is 16. So, okay.
16. Yep. Yep, and that's the end of my turn.
All right. So
And
you
I'm
light...
kind of crouch down behind the table.
Perfect. So you light this fucking demon lurker or shadow lurker up a lot, shooting 2 bows, 2 arrows at it. Hits it, and you hear it's like screeching, and it's pretty fucked up at this point. And that is the end of Tantalus's turn. It's going to be Shadow Lurker number 1's turn. Shadow Lurker number 1 is this gentleman right here. And he is going to walk up and attack Namira. And let's see. Roll 20's running like ass. So the shadow comes up to Namira, and it's going to go ahead and attack her. And the shadow is going to roll. An 11. Does that hit?
It does not.
All right, so the shadow goes towards you, and the shadow just basically swipes through you. You just feel this mist go and go right through you, and it's scary at first because it looks like it's going to grasp you, and it just kind of goes right through you and it doesn't do anything. And it is now Shadow Lurker number 4's turn. 4 is going to come over here, and it's going to go across the table, and it's going to attack Ivor. Come on, roll 20. Stop running like poop. All right, so it goes and attacks Ivor. And does a 13 hit.
It does not.
All right, so it does the same thing. It goes to grasp you, and it just goes through you. And it's an eerie feeling, and it just goes through you like chills, and it just goes through, and nothing happens. And it is now Phelan Fearon's turn.
Looking at my spells, but I was like, I don't. Alright, I'm gonna move closer.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna make some good berries.
You're going to just make some good berries?
Yeah, just for the inevitable ass kicking I'm gonna get, you know? Yeah. That's all I'll do for now.
All right, and that's the end of Phelan Fearon's turn. It is now Ivor's turn.
It looks like all of them are almost
They're
down
not-
to no health.
They're
Is that-
not. No, for some reason, because I copy and pasted them, it's acting up. So they're not. Just this one right here that Tantalus was hitting is the one that's hurt.
All right.
I'll fix it momentarily. I'm trying to work with it.
So I got a 10-foot reach on the pike. So can I reach the one that already got hit with the arrows earlier?
You can, yeah. It's right there. Yep.
I'll make an attack on that one.
Give me 1 second. All right, and you rolled a 3. Nope, you miss.
+7. So I'm assuming
10.
still
No,
doesn't hit
10
that?
misses. Yep, 10 misses.
Alright. I'll do another attack.
Okay.
Same team. 14 hit.
Let me just double check real quick. I believe a 14 does, but let me just double check. Yes, a 14 does hit.
Okay. All right, that is 13 damage.
And that's the one that was already hit with the arrows and everything, right? The one right here?
Yep.
Okay, how do you kill it?
I think just kind of like after that miss, do a little twirl with the pike and just slice right through where the neck would be if this thing wasn't a shadow.
Perfect. So you go right at the neck, it goes right through and cuts it in half, and it just goes into mist. And it's dead. Is that the end of your turn?
Hold on 1 second. Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. All right, it is now Hammer's turn.
All right, I'm gonna attempt.
Oh, you broke up there. Hammer's not there. I can't hear her.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It's not your fault.
The one standing in front of me is not dead, right?
The one right in front of you. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? No. Well, right. Yeah. It's not dead. No. I don't know why it says 0, but it's not.
I'm gonna attack that one.
Okay.
With my longsword.
Yeah, I apologize. This shit's messed up. The HP is all jacked up.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit. Yes, that is correct. So go ahead and roll damage.
I'm trying. Okay.
That wasn't the damage. Just click where it says longsword and it'll do the damage.
Yeah, it's not.
I just clicked it and it did 12 slashing, so we'll just take the 12 slashing damage. All right, and then do you have another action, or are you good? The creature just turns into mist and then comes back together. It's in a completely different form, but it does take 12 points of slashing damage.
No, I can attack again.
Okay. Now,
I have
one
2
thing,
attacks.
let me just double check because I think, and the other one's dead now, but I'm going to look now. Damage resistance, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons. Is your weapon magical?
No, it's not.
Okay, so it's halved. So it's only 6 slashing damage. I'll let the other creature be dead, but from now on, these creatures have immunities and resistance to certain damages. So go ahead and roll your next hit.
Yeah.
And a 12 does not hit. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. So it is Shadow Lurker number 6's turn. It's actually going to come up here, and it's going to attack Arrowy. And it's going to do its Terrifying Grasp to Arrowy. And a 2 misses, I'm guessing?
Yes.
All right, and it's now Arrowy's turn.
Would I get an opportunity attack on it for walking past me?
It was right here. It was down here. Normally, I do attack of opportunity if it's within 5 feet of you, and then it moves away.
Okay.
So since it started here and it walked past you, personally, I don't do attack of opportunities there.
Okay. But even with the pike, with the extra reach.
I'll do that. I'll do a ruling with the other dungeon masters that are in this group, Glenn and Shadow Kitten. They both play. What would you say? Would you say that it's attack of opportunity?
I say it's within a 5-foot reach, just because that keeps it consistent for everybody.
Okay.
I agree.
So if they go from here and they go 5, 10, 15, 20. So I mean that's not within 5 feet. That would be 10 feet.
Yeah, you would have had to go like here and then moved out of
Yeah, I didn't do that. I went from here and then up to here. So I would personally say that
You went
no.
like, did you go like that and then over, or did you go straight over?
I was here, so I would have went 5, 10, 15, and then 20. Is what I would have
So
done.
you stayed out of his reach.
I would
Now,
have
I mean,
said.
there are things that you can take, and I think orcs have the ability or something that, or half orcs, somebody that they can reach beyond 5 feet.
Yeah, I would personally say that he drifted over this way and came up this way. He wouldn't have gone up and then over. So personally, I would say that no, you wouldn't have an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Alright, Airly is going to take the 2 ends of her stole and clasp them together and pray and cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take radiant damage. So I'm gonna pop it up there.
So you're the one that takes this damage yourself?
No, I'm gonna pick radiant damage, sorry. They were specific. I'm pretty sure it's when they start their turn within it or when they first enter it.
So this creature would take radiant damage. In this area? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so it's when they first enter it or if they start their turn in it.
Okay.
Then they will take it if they fail a wisdom save.
Okay. So as of right now, they didn't just enter it because they entered that area before your turn. So if they
Right, so it
start
would be
their
either
turn
on the
next,
start of their turn. Yeah.
yeah. So which most likely they will because they won't be able to move again until their next beginning of their turn. So they'll start in it. I will say that radiant damage is one of their vulnerabilities, so it will be double the damage if they fail the save, and it's right now 17 points of damage, so it would be double to that, so it would be, 34 points of damage if they fail, but if they succeed, then it would be 17, right?
Yes.
Alright, so that's the end of your turn, or do you have any movement that you
So
want to do?
that was
or-
my bonus action, so now
Okay.
I'm going to take my action, and I'm
Okay.
going to use... Actually, they're really close, so I think I will have disadvantage, and I don't want to. I am going to... use Rabbit Hop
Okay.
to jump 15 feet away without
Now,
an attack.
Now is that similar to like a rogue who gets to disengage without getting an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Except for I can't do it all the time. I only get 3 times.
Okay. So you hopped backwards.
No, I take that back. I'm sorry. I thought that was a reaction. That is a bonus action. I can't do that.
Oh, so you can't do that. Okay, because you already did a bonus action. Okay.
Yeah.
Understood. I've never played with a Haragon before, so this is all new to me. So I appreciate you saying that you couldn't do that because I would have believed that you could.
No problem.
Muchas
I'm going
gracias.
to send out my boomerang.
Now is that with disadvantage because you're so close? Because
Yeah,
boomerang's kind of
yeah, 'cause
okay.
it's a ranged one. So.
Okay, so that would be with disadvantage. All right. Who knows? You might hit with disadvantage. You never know.
These were bad both times. Okay.
11 and a 13, you miss with both. So it would be the 11 you would miss. Even you would have missed on the 13 too. So that is your action, and that's the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right, so it's going to be Shadow Lurker number 2's turn, which is this one right here. This one is actually going to come right over here to Claudius Meridius, and Claudius is going to be like, and he looks really completely scared, and this is going to grasp him and completely consume him and kill him on its turn.
Oh no.
So it's going to just show you right there that Claudius Meridius was completely full of shit. He is not a fighter. He had no idea. He is just an actor, and he was just trying to get people to join up with him, and he had no idea what the fuck he was doing.
A chuckle escapes Tantalus's mouth.
All right, and this is now Shadow Lurker number 3's turn. He's going to come up around here, and he is going to try to grasp Ivor. And a 6 misses. Oh, they're rolling like shit. And then it is now a Shadow Lurker number 5. So let's see, we already killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which is the one that is right where Namira is. So that one is going to try to grasp Namira. And rolled a nat 1. So it's actually going to try to go and grab you and completely miss and hit its friend. The Shadow Lurker grasps the target and shows them visions of their worst fears. So I'm going to have to roll a DC Wisdom save for the other Shadow Lurker. And he fails, so he's got to take 2d6 plus 4 necrotic damage, which he is resistant to, so he won't take any damage. Or he's not resistant, he's immune to it. So these creatures are immune to necrotic and poison damage. And it is now Namira's turn.
Okay. Alright. I'm actually... Okay. So all these ones near me are alive currently, correct?
Yep, everything's alive. I deleted the other one that's not alive.
Okay, thank you. I just
Yep.
want to make sure I'm still correct. Okay.
Yep.
I am...
There was 6, there's now 5. Or there was... Wait, 1, 2, 3... Maybe I did it wrong? There was 7, now there's 6. Sorry, that's my fault. Yeah, there was 7, now there's 6.
I just want to make sure I'm pulling up the things.
Yep.
Correctly. Give me 1 sec. Okay, so I have no. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find something very specific so I make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. So I have the fighting style thrown weapon fighting. I can draw a weapon that has a thrown property as part of my attack. Both the weapons I have are thrown weapons. So I would like to draw both my hammer and my hand axe. And I am going to use both my actions to swing at the creature right in front of me. If I'm doing this correctly.
Now you're talking about thrown. Are you throwing it? Because if you're throwing it and the creature's right in front of you, then it would be disadvantage.
No, I'm going to swing with them. If they have the thrown property, I can draw them and attack at the same time. I'm not throwing it, though.
Just doing a regular swing then, with both.
Yes, with both.
But it's both actions at the same time, essentially.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. 1. That is the hand axe. Here is hammer.
Alright, so the hand axe hits, without a doubt. And the light hammer hits as well. So go ahead and roll damage for both.
So technically it'd be 4 damage for each of them, right?
Yes, because any slashing, bludgeoning, or piercing damage is halved,
Thanks.
so it would be just 8.
Okay.
So
And
so-
then
8 down to 4 and 8 down to 4, so 8 total.
second, because I do have
We have a bonus action that you could use.
I have a special action called Horde Breaker.
Okay.
Once on each of my turns, when I make a weapon attack, I can make another attack with the same weapon against a different creature within 5 feet. And then there's the other creature right there.
Right there, yep. Yep, go ahead.
I would like to swing with my hand axe at their direction.
Okay, go ahead. I like it.
I did my research on my character.
And 18 does hit. That is correct. So go ahead and do the damage. So it will take 5 slashing damage.
All right, and I believe
And what did that sound like? I couldn't hear what that sounded like. Person that does our audio.
Oh, I heard a slash. Aggressive extra slash there at the end.
I like the extra slash sound. I was just being facetious.
Oh, it was beautiful. I believe.
That is the end of your turn. Unless you want to move it all.
Oh.
Up to you. If you move, it will be an attack of opportunity from 2 creatures.
Yeah, no, thank you. I do have the 2-weapon fighting, but I don't think
Well, you already used 2
I can
actions.
use it because I already
Yeah,
used 2 actions.
you already
It's
used, so
considered a
you're good.
bonus action.
So that'll
Yeah.
be the end of your turn. All right, so it is now Tantalus's turn. All right, go ahead, brother-in-law.
All right. I'm gonna move me Hunter's Mark to this ugly son of a bitch right here,
Okay,
and I'm gonna take 2 shots with my bow.
go ahead. You certainly can try.
All right.
And 16 hits.
All right.
Now, is your bow a magical bow?
No, but I do have magical ammunition, my friend.
Okay, so it will take the
And,
full 11 piercing damage.
Oh wait, there's more.
Well, that was the first hit. There's still more. I
No,
get
no,
it.
no. Hold on, because I had to add it in. Let me see if this works right. No, it didn't. It didn't. Don't count that at all.
Okay.
It should be +1 damage. It's a +1 to attack and damage, but I can't add it in.
Okay, so instead of 11 damage, it should be 12.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
I got that. All right.
And then
the
Hunter's
next hit.
Mark is 1d6.
All right, so 4 more. Okay.
All right, and then now I'm gonna take the second shot.
All right. A 21 hits. Look at you with the big fucking cock and balls.
Hey man, BDE baby,
All right, and then 8, and then +1.
big devil energy. All right, and then the +1 on that, and then here is the Hunter's Mark damage.
All right. So I took
No.
all of its damage away from it. So it is. So you hit it multiple times. It is hurting completely. It's like. It turns into to dust and then comes back together. But the creature that you saw before is like a quarter of itself. Like it's just hovering there, and it's only like a quarter of what it was previously.
And I yell out, "As for the drink!"
All right, and that's the end of Tantalus's turn. It is now Shadow Lurker number 1's turn, which is the one right here in front of Arrowy. So the one that just got lit up by Tantalus is actually going to swipe at Arrowy and try to do a Terrifying Grasp. And does a 13 hit.
It does not.
All right, so it goes to grasp at you, and it's quarter of its body. It tries to grasp at you, and it just completely goes through you. You feel some chills in your body. You hear a fucking a train going by, and it doesn't do nothing. It doesn't do nothing but toot its horn. It doesn't do anything, and it's now Shadow Lurker number 4's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's this one right here. This one's going to come down, and it's going to attack Ivor, and it's going to get an attack of opportunity. I mean, sorry, not an attack of opportunity. It's going to get flanking, so it's going to be advantage on that. It's going to Terrifying Grasp. Does an 11 hit? I'm going to guess not. DM is rolling like shit.
Keep
All right.
it up.
And that's the end of Shadow Lurker 4's turn. It is now Phelan Fearon's turn.
I'm gonna move here. Wait, there. And I'm going to attack.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Sorry, trying to figure out how to work this thing. Alright, that one.
Alright, that's the one you're going to attack?
Yes, I'm gonna attack.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna do a melee attack
Okay,
with a melee weapon.
go ahead.
Does an 18 hit? I'm rolling on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, 18 does hit. It doesn't switch over to roll 20 when you click on it. I know sometimes you could do that.
You
That's
might
fine.
have to get the Beyond 20 extension for your
Yeah, that's what you got to get. That's fine.
computer.
Do that next time.
Okay, alright, I'll do that next time.
18 does
unprepared.
hit. No, you're fine.
Alright.
Don't worry about it. I know you had other shit going on this week, so it's
It's
all
a 6 damage.
good. What kind of damage was it? Because it's halved if it's bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing from a non-magical weapon.
It is slashing.
So non-magical, so it would be 3 points of damage then.
Mhm.
All right, and is that the end of your turn?
Let me check to see if I have any bonus actions. Yeah, that's the end of it.
All right, and it's now Evor's turn.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna go stay. Probably this one that's on top of the table. That one
Right.
hasn't taken any damage yet, right?
Right in front of you? No, not yet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the pike attack.
Okay. 17
7,
hits.
24 hits.
Yep, 24
Um,
hits. 17 hits, 24 hits.
So, could I use my trip attack battle maneuver on this thing, or is it kind of floating? Would that not work?
It would be floating, so you wouldn't be able to trip it.
Okay. All right. Just normal damage then.
And it's bludgeoning, so it would be half the damage because it's the non-magical
piercing.
weapon. Or piercing. Okay, same difference.
Plus 4, so that's a 10 total.
Okay, so then it would be 5. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Is that the... You have
second
another
on
attack?
The same one.
Same one? Okay.
18.
And 18 hits, yep.
Uh, 8 total.
8 total, so 4 halved.
Yep.
All right. All right, and is that the end of your turn?
How does it look health-wise?
It's beat up a little bit, but it doesn't look like it's taken as much damage as some of the other ones around you.
Okay.
All right, it's at the end of Evor's turn. It is now Hemra's turn. And Hemera hates these creatures. They killed their family.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and hit with my longsword again for now.
And which one are you going to hit?
The one in front of me again.
This one right here or the one right here?
Yeah, the one in.
All right. And you rolled a 10. Is there any pluses to that, or is that what the total hit is? Well, you know what? Yeah, you actually get advantage. So the 25 hits. Go ahead. Roll the damage. You are flanking the creature.
It won't, for whatever reason, it doesn't let me roll the damage. I don't know why.
I can go ahead and do it for you. I'll click it. So you do 10 slashing damage, and is that a magical weapon or non-magical?
No, it's 5.
Okay, so it'll do 5 slashing damage. All right. And is that the end of your turn, or do you have other turns?
No, I can hit it again.
All right, go ahead. Ooh, nat 20! Nice. Okay. I'll roll the damage for it. So it is
Also
going
gonna
to be...
divine smite it too with
Okay.
that nat 20. So I'm gonna get rid of one of my spell slots, and I'm gonna use a second level spell slot to get rid of.
Okay. So go ahead and click on that and do that. So as of right now, it's 12 slashing damage, half the 6 because of the... And then what is the...
It's gonna be, and it's an, is it an undead or fiend?
It's not undead, it's an aberration.
Okay, so I don't know what a fiend is, actually.
Am I wrong, Glenn? And Cursed? An aberration's different than an undead and a fiend, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Just double checking. And what is the additional damage that you're doing because you're doing the smite, divine smite?
So it's 3d8 damage, extra radiant damage.
All right, so go ahead and roll the / roll D3d8. Nice. And
That's all doubled.
how do you kill it? What does it look like when you kill it?
Is divine smite.
I'm sorry, I can't hear what you're saying because it's breaking up.
I've never played a paladin. Is divine smite like lightning? I don't even know. Is it working now?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay.
Divine smite, I guess it really just depends on the person. I mean, it depends on what it looks like when you're like slashing at it with your sword. Because I would say that the divine smite comes through the sword itself. So it could be lightning, it could be thunder, it could be whatever you want it to be.
However you want to play.
It's gonna be lightning. Cause
Okay,
I'm so
so
pissed at these things.
awesome. So you're really fucking pissed off, and you swing at it, and it's just lightning coming crashing down, and just fucking evaporates this thing in front of you. It completely just evaporates and disappears into nothing. All right, and it's Shadow Lurker number 6's turn, and number 6 is the one that was here that killed Claudius Meridius. It's gonna come down one, and it's gonna attack Phelan Fearin. It's gonna attempt to do the Terrifying Grasp. Let's see if it actually hits. It might not. Does a 14 hit?
Yeah.
All right. So this is the first time a Terrifying Grasp has worked. So it goes and it grabs you, and the Shadow Lurker grasps you, and you have to make a DC Wisdom saving throw.
Does a 19 work?
19 does succeed. So nothing happens. It goes to grasp at you, and literally nothing happens. And it just... and it's even more angry than it was prior to trying to grasp you and do the Terrifying Grasp. And it is now Arrowie's turn. Are you there?
I was on. I stuck my thing up. I'm going to toss my boomerang at this one up here.
Which one? I didn't see a marker.
The one above by Phelan.
Okay, perfect. All right, go ahead.
Fuck yeah.
Yep, now 20 hits.
Right. So I really cock it back and push it out.
And all
then
you see
jump
is-
and grab it.
And it hits the creature and it comes back. Now the damage for that, it shows 4+ and 4+. Is that just both combined, so it's 8 points of damage?
Hold on 1 second. I think I have this set up wrong.
Because I normally do whatever
Oh,
the
no,
damage
okay.
is doubled.
It is set up right. So this is just going off the 5D rule. So if you're... This was just rolled and then re-rolled. 4+. Oh no, this is giving me full damage. Yeah, so that's the total.
All right, so it's
So it's
8,
eight.
and that's bludgeoning damage, and that's not a magical boomerang, is it?
It is not, but they also get to take my Spirit Shroud damage.
Okay, so right now it's 8 halved, so it would be 4 points of damage, and then whatever the Spirit Shroud damage is.
Or Spirit Guardian. So let's... Boop. And then 17 radiant damage.
Oh, and it takes all of that radiant damage. Nice. Okay. Perfect. All right, so you
Ooh,
see
it's
the...
vulnerable, so doesn't it take double damage?
Oh yeah, what is that? It's you're right. It does take double damage on radiant. Whew. Oh, so you see this creature, when you do the radiant damage, it like burns through this shadow lurker, and the black turns to white, and it's like, and it's just taking deep breaths, and it's literally just a little, basically a fucking head that's just floating there. It's like hurt badly. And is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right, so it's Shadow Lurker number 2's turn, which I believe, if I'm looking at it correctly, it's the one that's right here, above Ivor. Shadow Lurker number 2 is going to go ahead and attempt the grasp. And it's going to do a terrifying grasp to Ivor. And it's going to miss. Goes to grab him, and it just goes right through him. He feels coldness go through his body, and then it escapes. And then it's now number 3's turn.
I want to use my reaction to repost.
Okay.
Oof.
Now, what was repost? What does that do?
That is, if I can, as a reaction when somebody misses me, I can expend a superiority die and
Attack them.
Attack, and I add the superiority die to the damage if I hit.
Okay, so here is what I do, and anybody can attest to this if they've played with me before. So Glenn can, and Shadow Kitten can, and even the ones Jade and Megan who have played with me on the one shot. Anytime there's a nat 1 that has to do with dealing damage, it ends up hurting someone that's close to you. So you would end up rolling the damage for Himra. So you would try to attack the creature, and you would swing around, and you would actually hit Himra.
Okay. This is going to be D10 plus D8 plus 4.
Okay, so go ahead and roll that.
Cool.
Ooh.
Oof. So 8.
18 total.
14. And then what's the 4? Oh, so 18 total. Okay, so Hamer's going to take 18 points of damage. And Ivor, what does it look like when you go to swing at the Shadow Lurker and it goes through the Shadow Lurker and you end up hitting Himra?
I think you just described it pretty well. I don't know how well I can paint a picture of such a mistake like that.
All right, so it just goes right through the Shadow Lurker and ends up swiping and hitting him right in the side of her, in the side of her body. Gets her right in the rib cage area. Takes the wind out of her, and it's now Shadow Lurker number 5's turn, which is the one right here. He is going to go ahead and attack Ivor.
You know, also Humor's gonna be pissed. I thought we were working together.
I am sorry, friend. I put too much panache on that one.
Give me one moment, because I'm being told that no one can hear us, so just give me a second.
Even with all the technical difficulties, great job, everyone.
Yeah, it's been good so far.
It's honestly been a blast.
I went and listened to the stream, and I could hear everybody, so Bobby was telling me he can't hear anyone. Okay, he fixed it. All right, we're good then. All right, Shadow Lurker number 5's turn. I got to open up Shadow Lurker's sheet again. Apparently, I closed it out like a fucking idiot. Just let me open it again. And yes, great job, everybody. This has been awesome so far. I love how everybody's been into it with the fighting and the accents and the voices and everything. It's been fantastic so far. I appreciate it very much. I hope everybody's having a
the
good time.
DM sucks, but you know,
yeah, I mean the DM sucks, but I mean
the
that's
rest of us are amazing. So
yeah, that's the reason why.
Amazing.
Now that's the reason why most DMs do, you know, the $15 per session. The DM gets what he gets, you know, out of his
You should
players.
be paying us at this point, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the case though. I wouldn't say that as much.
You can hit me up on Cash App, Venmo.
Yeah,
PayPal,
I think you still owe me money from the last time we ordered food, so we'll say that you owe
But
me.
never that. Not as much as you eat. No.
You know what? We're gonna take a break in a minute because I'm angry now.
You gonna drive down here?
I'm gonna drive to fucking your location and ready to roll. We're gonna fight on your fucking front lawn. I'm just kidding. I'll come down and
I'm
give you
gonna
a
roll
hug.
sleep on myself while you're on your way down here.
Whatever, you know what? I can't even see what I rolled right now because I'm all discombobulated because my brother-in-law's a
You
jerk.
rolled a 2 and a 20. Am I reading that wrong?
That's what I see.
I rolled a nat 20, so that actually worked for Ivor because it's with advantage because he's being flanked right now. So this is what's going to happen. Finally, somebody's being terrifyingly grasped. So you're going to go ahead and roll a DC Wisdom save. Come on, bro.
Okay, let me check what I got on this.
I love that you said DC Wisdom save.
I got a +3.
Ew.
That's all you got?
Yeah, +3. That's it.
Nice. It worked finally. Yes. So you're going to take 2d6 plus 4 damage, necrotic damage.
How much?
2d4 plus... no, wait. 2d6 plus 4, I think it is. Hold on. Give me one. Uno momento, por favor. 2d6 plus 4. I'm going to roll that in a second. 2d... Come on, you jerk. Oh my god. Roll 20s, fucking running like shit. Worst DM ever.
Hey man, trying.
2d6 plus 4.
Oh. That worked out.
So you're going to take 7 necrotic damage. And then, as it's grasping you, you are going to...
No, and then.
Oh, you sent it to me and I never copied and pasted it. Son of a bitch. So as it's grasping you, you're going to see your worst fears come to life. So you're going to see friends and loved ones turn from normal living human beings to undead. You're going to see them in freezing, frigid cold. You're also going to see them submerged in deep water, and as they're submerged in deep water and they're turning undead, their undead bodies turn old and decrepit. So you see all of this happen right in front of your eyes as you take that 7 points of necrotic damage.
Am I still like, do I still see everything around me, or am I just like completely enveloped in this hallucination?
As of right now, you're completely enveloped in this hallucination until your next turn.
Okay.
And it is now Namira's turn.
My turn, yay! Alright, I want to make sure I'm reading this right. On D&D Beyond, it says actions, then it says attacks per action 2. It means I can get 2 attacks, right? I'm reading that right?
Yeah, because
Okay,
remember you're a dual wielder. So
yeah, I just want to make sure I'm reading that right so I didn't mess up the last time.
Yeah, just as long as they're light weapons, you can attack with your action and your bonus action, but you can't take another bonus action. That's all you could take is just those.
Okay. All right.
But if
Well,
it says attacks per action, then you have 2 per that one
Yeah.
action.
that's what I was asking. It says 2 attacks per action.
Oh, I thought with her with the dual wielding with light weapons, it's an action and a bonus action that she could do her attacks with, just as long as they're light weapons. Am I wrong?
Yeah, some people have 2 actions, 2 attacks per one action, so they can attack twice with the same action.
Okay, yeah, you might have that being a level 5. So yeah, so that means essentially 3 attacks. You could do. Is your character a dual wielder or no?
Yes.
Okay, so if you're a
So you have
character's
the dual wielder feat
I have the. Hold up. I'll pull it up again.
or the fighting style.
Yes, I have the fighting style of. Not that one. 2 weapon fighting. That's the thing I have.
Okay, so you don't have dual wielder. You have 2 weapon fighting.
Yeah, 2 weapons
Yeah,
different.
so 2 weapon fighting is my bonus action. So if I swing with the other weapon, it is my bonus action. I think, if I'm reading this right.
How would you
Take
guys
the
rule on
action.
that? Because dual wielding I know would be an action and a bonus action, but if she has 2 actions per round and she's got not the dual wielding but the 2 weapon fighting, I'd have to look that up real quick. Hold on, let me just make a ruling real quick.
So sorry.
It's okay, no, you don't have to be sorry.
I know, I always forget this too.
All right, 2 weapon fighting.
Yeah, because it's
D&D
confusing
fighting.
with 2 weapon fighting and
And dual wielding, because
dual
they sound like
wielder,
the same
yeah.
thing.
Yep, and they're completely different.
All right, so it says when you take the attack action and attack with a light melee weapon that you're holding in one hand, you could use a bonus action to attack with a different light melee weapon that you're holding in the other hand. You don't add your
So
ability
basically-
modifier to the damage of the bonus attack unless the modifier is negative.
Okay, so last
So-
time, basically. Sorry.
No, go ahead. I was just gonna say 2 weapon fighting. The states basically you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the second attack. So you wouldn't have any kind of penalty on that one with the bonus, the offhand.
Well, this one says 2 weapon fighting, you don't add your ability modifier to the
Yeah,
damage.
you don't add the
Yeah.
ability modifier. And
Are
then
you a
it's bonus
fighter?
Action.
No, I'm
She's
a
a
ranger, but
ranger barbarian.
no, just ranger.
Or I meant to say half orc. Sorry, that's my fault. Half orc
I'm a
ranger.
half orc ranger.
She's a half orc ranger, but she has 2 weapon fighting.
Yeah, it says
As-
here. I'm looking at the
My-
2 weapon fighting. When you engage in 2 weapon fighting, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the second attack. That's weird.
Is that on D&D Beyond?
No, it's actually I mean it's when I use it's D&D 5e Wikidot,
Oh, okay.
but it's pretty much straight out of the player's handbook.
Okay, because
I
I know the
think.
last round they changed a bunch of stuff, so certain things are not the way they used to be.
So,
Oh, I keep forgetting that everything's changed now.
so this says in
But
a
it's
forum
up to
post,
you
it
how
says
you want to rule that.
Yeah, this isn't a
it's still-
forum
I'm
post.
actually on D&D Beyond here, and it says when you engage a 2-weapon fighting, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the second attack.
Oh, fucking
But that's for a
they must
fighter,
change
not a
that.
ranger.
Oh. But is
I
it
don't know if
fighter
it's
specific
different.
or is it just for that
I always thought that it was.
that feat?
Let's see.
Must be fighter specific, cause paladins have
No.
the two weapon fighting shit, and they don't add the bonus.
Under ranger, I'm looking at on D&D Beyond right now. Under ranger, it's the same thing. When you engage in 2-weapon fighting, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the second attack.
Cool stuff. Okay. Good to know.
I,
Thank you.
I'm reading
Yep, no
on.
problem.
I'm reading completely different on a forum post on D&D Beyond. It says, "Let's see all the effects one step at a time. 2-weapon fighting. The rule says that whenever you satisfy some conditions, you can take a bonus action for an attack with your offhand weapon. You don't add your ability modifier in that bonus attack. You do consider penalties. However, the conditions for this bonus action can be abbreviated as both one-handed weapons you wield must be light. So far, so good. If you use the attack action with a one-handed light weapon, you can use a bonus action to make an additional attack with another one light-handed weapon. The two-weapon fighting style now removes the restriction about not adding your modifier on the damage of your bonus attack. Now both attacks are treated equally." Okay, so yes, so they'll both be equally.
Okay. Yeah, I just sent you all the information that D&D Beyond is giving me right now on all of my special
You're good.
stuff.
I just wanted to double check, that's all. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
But the 2 attacks per action is different than 2-weapon fighting. Like, you just get 2 attacks per one action because of your class.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Yeah,
2-weapon
you only
fighting
get
you
one
get
bonus action.
right.
Okay, so 2 attacks and 1 bonus action. My bonus action is basically my 2-weapon fighting.
Yep.
Yes.
So basically, just say you slice with your, just say if you have dual scimitars like Drist, you swipe with your left hand, you swipe with your right hand, and then you come back again like with a stabbing blow with your left hand, and that's your 3 attacks.
Okay. So I
That's
was
your
doing
2
that
plus your
correctly.
bonus action.
Okay. Awesome.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yes, it does.
Right.
I've never played the Ranger before, so I'm making sure I'm got my ducks in a row here.
Hey, no worries. This is the get the kinks out early,
Yes.
and not the midget porn kinks either.
It's whatever kinks I want it to be, bro.
Okay, so then what I'm going to do with my character is I am going to take one of the actions to swipe at the one in front of, who is this? Who's above me?
Phelan Fearin.
Yeah, I'm going to swipe at the one right in front of them
Okay.
with my hand axe. So I'll go ahead and do that. Okay,
Nice.
That hits. Go ahead and roll the damage.
so 5 damage.
And how do you kill it?
I'm just doing a basic turning swing towards the thing, just trying to get it to get away from me, because honestly, these things are creeping my character out.
And where do you hit it? Do you hit it in the head? Hit it in the chest?
Aiming right for the neck. I'm swiping right for that head.
Okay, so you're it's like a Tinder date. You're swiping right. You hit it. It goes, and it just
Yep.
completely disappears into just mist. It's dead.
Yes. And then with that same, actually, with the hammer, I am going to throw it, because it is a thrown weapon and I do have proficiency in it. I'm going to throw it at the, how do you do that circle thing? I'm going to throw it at the one right above, I believe that's Ivor. Yes.
You hold the button, the left click down.
There we go.
All right, so you're
That
throwing
one.
it at that one. Okay.
Yes. So, please don't let me one.
Nice. Okay, 20 hits.
Okay.
What's the
I'm gonna do
damage?
this, and then, come on. Uh-oh. Hold on 1 second, my computer's skipping out.
You're good. Relax. Deep breath in, deep breath out. So
Okay, and then I get-
3 points of bludgeoning damage.
And I get, I believe, a +2, if I remember correctly, to any ranged attack that I use a throwing weapon with.
Okay. So then that
That
would
hits.
be 37. Okay. Sorry,
yeah,
not 30
don't
seconds.
mind that.
Yep,
I
you're good.
accidentally clicked something.
You're good. So instead of it being 3 points of damage, it's 5 points of damage.
Yep.
And then is that? Oh, you have one more attack, right?
And I'm swinging for the other one right below me.
Right here.
Yep, this one. With
All
the
right.
same axe I used the first time. Since I already, right? Yeah. I threw the other one, so I'm just gonna swing with the other one.
It's funny to me how on the stream it's not showing any creatures.
Oh
So
no!
fucking thing's fucked up. Yeah, it's all fucked up. It's whatever.
Oh, did it move?
No, it's
Was
still
there not
there.
one in front of?
No, it's still there.
It's not showing for me anymore. That's
Yeah,
why I'm
of course.
confused.
It's all fucked
Let me
up.
go ahead and roll for my hand axe. Hey!
18 hits.
So 3 damage.
All right, 3 slashing damage. All right.
Okay.
And
that is
give
my
me
turn.
give me a second before we take Tantalus's turn. Would anybody be opposed to taking like a 5-minute short recess so I can kind of figure some shit out?
Well, it's all
I'm
good.
good.
I know we're like in the middle of battle, but it's all jacked up and like nobody could see shit.
It's fine.
It's all good.
All right, we're gonna take a 5-minute recess, so we'll be back momentarily.
Alright.
You know what? That gives me a shot to check see if my phone Discord works, because clearly this Discord and Roll20 thing's not working out.
Yeah, that's true.
Be right back.
Okay. Da-da-dum. Da, 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 da. Yes.
Yep.
Ooh. Also, I apologize for the train. I tried to run out of the room before their horn went off, but that did not work out.
me. Like, it's just me. Calm down. It like trips her out every time. I'm like, it's just me. It's just me. Go in the other room.
That's adorable.
I mean, it is until you're trying to have a serious moment, and in the background, it's like, "Wow, wow, 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 wow."
Yeah. I will warn you though. Is it next week? I think it's the week after. My siblings will be back in Delaware again, so during sessions you may hear little children in the background.
It's all good.
I've got a little crotch goblin of my own that runs around from time to time.
Goblin. I've never heard somebody actually use that in a sentence.
I live
Oh,
to
that's
serve,
beautiful.
madam.
That's beautiful.
I've got two, but I usually play when they're in bed. I only play a couple games while they're up because they'll stand right behind me, be like, "What? Who are you now?" Like, I'm the merchant. Shh. Oh, who are you now? I'm like, baby, you have to be quiet.
Stop stalking.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty much what my little guy does. Who's that? What are they doing? What is that
Yep.
guy? Why are you hitting them? Hit that one harder.
Yeah, that's what my kids say. Are you gonna kill him? Are you gonna kill him, Mom? I'm like,
Yeah.
that's not the point, baby. No, I'm the DM. I'm not meant to kill them. Like, oh, are you gonna kill that one? No, go sit down.
Wait, you're not an adversarial DM?
No. I mean, if you make stupid choices, there's going to be
Of
consequences.
course. I mean,
But,
hey man, actions have consequences.
if you walk up to the dragon and the dragon's like, get out, and you're like, fuck you, bitch, slap, you might get eaten. It might happen.
Keep
I
my
would hope
cleric's
so.
name out your motherfucking mouth. You might get blown away by the dragon.
Yeah, choices. But we play D&D with our kids, and their favorite thing to do, and my husband plays to like move the story along for them, but their favorite thing to do is to talk to the merchants for like hours. We'll play a 3-hour game and they will just talk to the merchants and buy stuff.
I
Aww.
actually play with some of the people in my campaign. They do that, and they're adults.
Everybody likes a good merchant. What can we say?
And Jonathan can attest to that. So, yeah, we spent 2 sessions, I think, and we play every other week. So we usually try to get a marathon session. So we'll play for like 8 hours plus.
Mm.
So 8 hours in one city, talking to the same 3 people. I mean, as doing voices, it's a lot easier to keep up with. But there's only so much shit that I can come up with to talk about from the random NPC that they're talking to in the street. So
Just suddenly gives them background and character out of nowhere. Oh yeah, now they're suddenly going to be the bad guy just because you annoyed me so much with talking to them for 8 hours straight.
hey, I may have done that before.
I knew it.
They actually just fought a NPC that they'd encountered before, and because they gave him a lot of attitude, I actually wrote him into the story and gave him this whole backstory and made him an important part of 2 of the characters' story arcs. And he almost
Aw.
TPK'd them last session. So,
Beautiful revenge.
yep. Hey, fuck around and find out, man.
I've only been in one game where we've been TPK'd, and everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, what were you fighting?" I was like, "Each other."
They did a great job. It was it was just one of those ones. I knew when I balanced the encounter out that if things didn't go, because you kind of want that edge, you don't want it to always be easy mode. So as
Mm-hmm.
much magical items as they have, and they're all level 8 now, and because we're only going to level 13, I kind of wanted them to get a little bit of that god mode feeling. So I gave them all some pretty decent magic items, some homebrew stuff, some raw stuff, and I don't want them to think that they are golden gods like Keyleth in campaign one, but um, yeah, it was hairy there for a little bit. I banished two of the main fighters, and only the cleric was left. But luckily, the guy had a soft spot for the cleric, so he just pretty much was like, "It could have been all yours," and walked out.
Wow.
All right, I'm back, and everything looks good because I
Amazing.
jumped into it a different way, so we're good to
I've
go.
never DM'd, so I
And-
don't have any DM stories.
I do attest that Glenn, with
Try
our
it sometime. We've actually got to the point now. My
Can
one
anybody hear
friend's
me?
fiance, who's now, we're all very
hello,
close.
hello, 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 hello.
Her fiance, we call him Alpha God, and I'm God 2.0. He kind of started us off, and then I kicked off Rhyme of the Frost Maiden when he TPK'd our group in Saltmarsh, and
I know nobody can hear me.
Jonathan has done a in-person, as I like to call it, a one campaign shot because he doesn't know how to write just a little short one shot. So he writes one shots at last week's. So, but from that now, two of the other players, Amanda and Courtney, are both they both want to DM now. So they've all got bitten by the bug.
I've honestly have had an idea for one for a while. I just never been able to just sit down and write it out.
I can relate. I've been writing a book in my head for like 5 years, and I just have never actually put it all together yet. So
Some
can
of the
relate.
best ways to do it is get something started, get your characters in it, and let them flesh out your world. That's what I did. I started with a basic, and now my world is so fleshed out just from the things that they've done.
Can
That's
anybody
not a bad
hear me?
idea.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Yes.
can hear you.
Thank God. What the actual fuck? I've been talking to myself for like the last hour. At first, I thought Glenn was just like, I'm going to ignore him and just continue to talk about Saltmarsh and whatever else he felt like talking about.
Nope.
But anyway, what I was trying to say as I was talking to myself for the last 20 minutes was that I could attest to what Glenn's talking about, where our actual adult players just talk to NPCs for like an hour to 5 hours, depending on their mood. They'll be like, "Oh, what's this person doing?" And then they're just in that place forever. I'm also one that's done that as well. I've gone into a place
Yes,
and
you are.
did stupid shit like, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking steal some shit, but I'm gonna lock this person into their building even though they have a back door." Because,
True story.
yeah,
True
it's a
story.
very true story. But, shit happens. It is what it is. Anyway, everything else is fixed now. I fixed everything. So we can get back to what we were doing. And I appreciate you guys being patient with me. I know that I need to get more RAM for my computer, and I need to get a better fucking video card, graphics card. So those are on the list for things that I need to spend my credit card money on.
Nothing like make believe money.
Yep, fake money. YOLO. It's 2022.
That's right.
It's
just
Biden
money.
country. I'll just spend my inflated gas money on it.
There you go.
Anyway, so we are back to let's see. I think it was Namira. Were you still attacking, or was that the end of your turn?
No, that was the end of my turn. The last swipe at the one beneath me.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
That
It
was
is
my
now-
bonus.
Perfect. It is now Tantalus' turn.
All right. So is this bugger still alive? This guy here?
Yes, he is still alive. He is hurt pretty badly, but he is still alive.
All right. I'm going to shoot him in his apparition face. All right. Does that hit?
Does a 26 hit? No, he all
Will
of a
be a
sudden turned
27
in
because I'm using the magic
magic
ammunition.
bow. Yeah, yeah. He all of a sudden turned into a boss, and his AC is like 40. So no.
Oh, that's how it goes.
Hmm.
Okay, my bad. I didn't understand that. My bad.
No, yeah.
All right.
Sorry, we're
So
doing that as you learn, as you go.
I got you.
As
I
you
got you. Yep.
go on,
Yep.
we're
I got it.
together. Tantalus kills motherfuckers with his special ammunition. How do you kill
All
him?
right. So that's um the as it's like looming over Airway. I go, oi, fucker, over here. And as it turns its head, I put one right between its eyes.
Nice. It goes right through his eyes as it pierces the part right like his forehead right between his eyeballs. All of a sudden it just dissipates. It turns from like a solid figure into just ash and dust. It just and it's
All right,
dead.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to move it to this one.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Hunter's Mark to this one,
Okay.
and
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna take my second bow attack on that at that one.
Go ahead.
And this is also with the magical ammunition.
21 hits. God, bro. I thought I was gonna be the one that rolls a bunch of 20s, but nope, doesn't happen.
He's a beast, homie. He's a beast.
Ooh, I hear some arrows getting shot.
Oh wow.
That was sick.
All right, so that's gonna be 11 points of damage total because of the
All
plus
right,
one.
11. Perfect. All right. So it
That
gets
is the end of
hit.
my turn.
He's like, and pieces of its flesh just go and just burst into just puffs of smoke. He looks like he's hurt a little bit, but he's not completely overwhelmed. And it is now Shadow Lurker number 1's turn, which I believe was murdered, so he's dead. Shadow Lurker number 4 is the one that's right under Ivor here. He's going to go ahead and attack Ivor, and he has
Can he do a wisdom
advantage.
save first?
What's that?
Ooh.
He's in my spirit shroud. He needs to do a wisdom save.
Oh,
Sorry,
he
I'm not
knows.
moving
Oh,
up
okay.
that.
No, you're good. All right, let me do a wisdom save real quick here. / roll 1d20. He rolled a 19. Or no, not a 19. He rolled a 9. Sorry. I looked at the one next to the d20 and got confused. He rolled a 9. So no, he failed. So what happens? I'm guessing he
So
failed.
take some damage. Ooh, a whole 9.
9 points of damage. Alrighty. So he takes 9 points of damage. Hey,
But that
9's
makes it
9.
an 18 because it's radiant. Bwaha!
Oh!
Get wrecked.
18 points of damage. Radiant pitch. So let me do the radiant damage. Alrighty. Oh, he's hurting bad. But it is his turn, and he is going to attack Ivor with the terrifying grasp. Let's see if he can scare him again.
Oh God.
Ooh, nat 20. All right.
Straight.
So you are going to do a DC Wisdom save, sir.
Am I not already under? I thought I was still under the effects of last.
You are still under the effects, but this is going to continue. Like if you foul this one as well, then it's not going to reset on your next turn. It'll be the following turn.
Jesus. Okay. Awesome. Oh, great.
You fail. All right.
That was
So on your next
11.
turn, you're going to be stuck under it. You're not going to be able to continue, and it is 2d6 plus 4 necrotic damage. You're going to take 9 points of damage. So you're seeing your loved ones, they're getting murdered, they're coming back to life. So you're seeing coldness, they're suffering because it's freezing, they're chilly, they're in water. It's almost like Titanic-esque. Never let go, Jack, never let go, is what one of your family members says to you. All right, and it is now Phelan Fearon's turn.
I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna attack this one.
Okay, go ahead.
Is an 8 hit?
An 8 does not hit.
Ah, damn.
Is that the end of your turn? You got an extra attack?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right, it is now Evor's turn.
Can I do anything?
No. I'll have you make another wisdom save. Go ahead and
Okay.
try to make another wisdom save.
Oh.
Perfect. Since it was a nat 20, I will let you snap out of it now and make one attack.
One attack?
Yes.
Okay. Whichever one just hit me with that last attack while I was already under, I'm feeling pretty bitter towards, so I'll go after that one.
That'll be this guy right down here to the bottom of
Okay. That's a 10.
you. 10 misses. All right, and that'll be the
Can I
end.
use... Well, no, never mind.
That'll be the end of Evor's turn. It is now Himra's
Well,
turn.
can I use my action surge on this?
I would say no, just because normally you would have been out of it, but since you rolled a nat 20, you were able to kind of snap to and just do one quick attack.
All right.
All right, so I'm gonna hit this one. I'm gonna hit the one above Ivor.
Okay, go ahead. Ooh, there we go. Nat 20, 27 in this motherfucker. I'll roll the damage for you since you can't.
I can do it now. Okay.
Oh, you can do it.
And I'm also gonna divine smite it too with another second level spell slot. No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not gonna waste it.
You're
I
not?
lied.
Okay, so it's gonna take 8 points of damage since it is halved.
Yep.
All right,
And then I'm gonna hit it again.
go ahead. A 16 hits. All right, go ahead and do the damage. 9 halved will be 4 points of damage. All right.
Yep. And that's my turn.
All right. Slowly but surely. All right. It is now Shadow Lurker number 6's turn. I'm trying to think who. I'm confused here because I think this is 2, this is 4, and this is 6's turn, or it's the other way around. 2, 4, 6.
Can't you mark them on your side of the screen?
I probably can, but I have it
You
on.
can do that. I can't remember.
Yeah, I have it on D20 though. That's all. Here, I'll do it now though. Give me a second. We'll make this 6. Make this 4. Oh, I'll make this one 2. Sorry.
Whenever this
Learning
person's
curve.
turn, you throw a wisdom save too.
All right. So number 6 is going to be this guy right here, and you said he needs to make a wisdom save.
Yes, please.
And he failed because he rolled a 7.
All right, one moment.
You knew.
Oh no! Ooh! Damn! 32 points of damage. How do you kill it?
She is going to rub her hands together. Not today, demon. And just
And it goes, "Oh!" And it just puffs into smoke and it's dead. Damn. Alright, it's now Arrowie's turn.
Alright. Well, everything's far enough away from me, so I'm gonna go ahead and boomerang the one down here. This is the one that keeps hitting Ivor, right?
That is correct, yes.
Okay.
Oh, God, nat 1.
Whoever I hit with this.
So the boomerang goes, you're like, I'm doing this for Ivor, or Ivor. It goes through the creature and it actually swings around and hits Ivor in the head.
Oh.
And he's going to take 4 bludgeoning damage.
She's just going to shrug like, oops.
Ouchie. Sorry. My fault.
And I think that is going to end my turn.
Alright. So it's going to be Shadow Lurker number 2's turn, which is the one right here. He's going to go ahead and attack Ivor as well.
Do that wisdom save first.
Alright. He will do a wisdom save. Oh, and he rolls a 6.
Oof.
Ouch.
I like that they are unwise.
Yes, they are not. They are not smart. They are doing the thing. How do you kill it? Same way?
Yeah, but she's gonna look at Ivar and say, I am sorry, my friend.
It just goes
And
and just bursts into just a puff of smoke.
I am now rethinking this contract.
And there's only one left. It's now Nemura's turn.
My turn. Yay.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna move. How do you guys do that measuring thing, by the way? I see it keep popping up.
There's a thing over to the left-hand side. I think it's like the... What is it? Like the lightning bolt? Or the... What is it? I forget what one it is. What one is it that you do the...
I found it.
You found it? Okay.
I found it. Whatever that was kind of cool, though. Okay. Ah! I'm gonna move my character over here. And then she is going to take out her longbow. And take a shot at the remaining creature, Shadow Lurker. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 hits, yes.
Yay!
So that'll be 2 points of piercing damage.
2 points. I'm gonna take a shot. I'm sorry.
That was my fault.
No, you're good. It just distracted me. ADHD hitting hard. I'm gonna take another shot.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
Dang it. All right, that's my last action there.
All right, so that's the end of your turn. It is now Tantalus' turn.
All right. Let's see. I'll get myself in a better position. All right. I'm gonna go up here, and then I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna take a shot. I'm gonna use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark to that guy, and I'm going to also shoot it in its aberration face. So
17 hits.
all right.
So here's my question, because you have the arrows that are the whoa, hold on, what the fuck was that? I didn't do that. I don't know what the fuck that was. Um, the arrows that you're shooting are magical arrows. Is
Yep.
that full damage? So it's like
What do you mean?
it's full damage. Like right now, you just did 11 piercing and 6 additional damage. That's 17 points of damage. That's a full damage, right? Because it's
It will be
magical
18
arrows.
because it's a +1 to.
Okay, so
it's
it is
plus
18.
one bonus to
Okay.
attack and damage.
Okay, perfect.
But yeah, so what? They're magical, so that it's magical piercing, so it would be able to negate his ability to have whatever damage I would normally do to it.
Word. I just wanted to make sure. That's all.
Yep.
And you
then
have
I'm gonna take the
another
second
attack?
Yep, I have another shot.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Ooh.
I don't know if I heard actual shots.
Well, you didn't hear that one. That was a natural.
I
That was a
didn't.
natural one.
Well, unfortunately, that's gonna hit.
Oh, no.
That's gonna hit Nimura on its way in.
Oh!
So roll the damage for that there, Tantalus.
It won't be Hunter's Mark, but it will be +1 on top of this. So.
Okay.
All right.
So Nimura is gonna take 9 points of piercing
9 points
damage.
of damage. His hand got a little sweaty and he slipped a little bit when he was pulling the bow back.
All right, and it's now Shadow Lurker number 4's turn. He's going to go ahead and then continue his quest at trying to keep Ivor in his stupor with his grasp. He's going to attempt to do the grasp again. Terrifying grasp.
That's a miss.
And it's going to be a miss. And it is now Phelan Fearon's turn.
I'm going to go. Going to go here, and I'm going to hit it.
Do it. Do it now.
I will do it now. There's a 24 hit.
Nope. It turned into a mutant fucking
A mutant ninja turtle.
fifth
Sorry.
level boss.
Oh no.
No, it hit a lot.
Alright. A 9
It
damage.
hit hard.
But it'll be halved.
What was the damage?
It was 9, but it will be halved because resistance.
All right, so it'd be 4 points of damage. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right, it is now Ivor's turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna wail on this thing. I'll just roll both d20s at once. That is a 20 and a 21.
Hit and a hit.
Okay. 7 plus 14, 21 damage.
How do you kill it?
That's halved.
21
so
halved is 10? 10 points of damage? Okay. Was that the first hit or all total?
That was total.
Okay,
But
so it's still up.
I've been haunted by this thing too much, so I'm definitely going to action surge and do another 2 attacks at it.
Okay, go ahead.
15 and 24.
How do you kill it?
I think I've just kind of got an absolute flurry going with this long staff thing. I'm just swinging it and just slicing through it every single way that I can, just like shredding it apart.
So you hit it as hard as you can. It just puffs into a smoke, and you just hear a screech real loud, like, and it just goes into itself and just smoke, and it's dead now. And you're no longer in initiative.
Damn.
And it is now silent. What do you do?
Has anyone seen my hammer?
this strange Azamar who brought strange things into the tavern. I hope this is not how you introduce yourself in every occasion. But I'm glad that we were able to help you. Now, you say your family was killed or your whole village? What is happening here? Maybe more details would be good.
I don't have many details. They came, the whole entire village was killed. I don't know why I was not. That's all I can tell you.
When you say, I don't know why I was not, they're always going to give this look to Tan and to Ivar. Like, I see. Interesting.
I promise I'm telling the truth.
Oh, I doubt you.
Ari, roll a insight check.
I also have a question.
Go ahead.
So all of my healing things, you have to like touch to heal. So that's gonna be an awkward question, but can I like touch myself to heal?
Can she touch herself? If you're watching the stream, can Himra touch herself? You're the ones that will decide if she could touch herself or not. Is she touching herself in the no-no place to heal herself? Let's see it. Hughes, you better still be here. Hughes has got Hughes had chills earlier. Is Hughes saying that you could touch yourself? We'll give it a minute. We're gonna give it a minute. I'm gonna wait a minute because I need to know if chat's here, and it can't be any of us. So we'll see.
Come on, computer. I put a message.
Yeah, now that I'm doing Discord on my phone too, everything's running a lot better.
There we go. I don't know if Hughes is here, so what should I say? Can you touch yourself? Of course you can. Go ahead. Roll if you need to heal yourself, go ahead and touch yourself.
Cool, thanks. I'm just deciding on which one I want to do, but I'll do that
Where
later.
are you touching? Where are you touching? Where are you touching?
Well, I'm not
Inquiring minds want to know.
do that quite yet. I don't know which healing thing I want to do yet.
Okay, yeah, it's healing. It's a healing thing.
I have healing hands, lay on hands pool, and I have a spell, so I need to decide which one I want to do.
You're trying to diddle the fiddle. You're trying to flick the bean.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just curious what we're trying to do here. That's all.
I mean, I'm wearing full armor, so it's not going to be very exciting touching stuff, you know?
I mean, you're the one that brought it up. I wouldn't have said
I
shit
did.
if you didn't say, like, are you sure I could touch myself? Ha ha ha, wink, wink, wink. I'm trying to diddle myself. Giggity, giggity,
I just didn't
alright.
know healing spells work like that. I've never
I
been
mean,
a healer. I was
I
a rogue,
assumed they
okay?
did. I assumed they did, but that was just me. You guys made it through the first encounter. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Woo! If Adam was here, he would have died because he only had 17 HP.
Oh.
He would have been dead. He was like, I have a family emergency. I can't be here tonight. He did. He really did, but I'm glad he did because he would have died. But he messaged me. He's like, just so you know, I have 3 other characters that I rolled because he knows that I'm a fucking murder hobo DM. So, but just saying.
Namira is gonna come over to this corner here, and she's just gonna try to look for the hammer she threw.
That hammer went fucking wherever.
Do I need to roll anything to try to find?
Do an investigation check.
I need that hammer back.
I hope you find it.
I got an 18.
Yes, you find your hammer.
Yay. Okay, good.
All right. So Tantalus found 3 arrows that are now non-magical arrows.
Yeah, he's just wandering around. He's not paying attention to the rest of the group. He's just pulling I guess they're not sticking in anything. They're just laying on the floor. He's just grabbing the ones that are still functional, cussing at
So
the
you-
ones that are fucked up.
You see this gentleman come over. He comes over to Namira. Oh, what? You killed these creatures. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Oh my god, he's adorable, is all she thinks internally.
What did you think?
All she thinks internally is, oh my gosh, this little man is so adorable.
Oh, I was so scared over there. Thank you so much for coming here and helping us. It really means a lot to us.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm pretty sure none of us here would have let anything happen to any of y'all. I mean, except for the gentleman here at my feet, but...
Oh, that was Claudius Meridius. He was a savior here in this area. He died, though. He tried to save us, but he died.
Mm-hmm.
Can I show you a magic trick?
Yes, absolutely. Please do.
He tries to pull some cards out of his hand. He starts fumbling them. The cards go spreading out everywhere. They land on Claudius Meridius' dead body. He picks up a card from his dead body. Is this your card? And it's not your card.
I'm sorry.
Is this your card?
Yes, it's my card. I'm gonna absolutely lie to him.
Ooh! He's so excited. He wants to roll an insight check to see if you're lying, though.
Okay. He's rolling or I'm rolling?
He's rolling
So you would
insight,
roll deception, and he would roll insight.
Yeah, you
Okay.
roll your deception. I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
roll an insight to see if you're telling the truth or not. He rolled in that one.
I got a 15.
Oh, this is your card. This is your card,
That's not a
laddie.
plus zero
Oh, I'm so excited. I did it right. It was your card. And he gives you the card. He's so excited about it. He's over the moon.
Thank you.
Oh, Helinda, did you see? I got the card right. Free drinks for everyone in the bar. And he goes over to Gaius Garius and orders around for everyone.
So what was everybody else doing other than those two? What was Gaius just hiding behind the bar and
Gaius was scared.
Grave
He was
Diggers
literally
scouring?
just down below the bar. Helinda and Lufty were also to the side of the bar, like completely like oblivious to what was going on. They were like scared. They didn't want to come out. And the nameless monk, he was actually just sitting there just drinking. He was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna keep drinking. I'm good.
What about
I
these
know what I'm
grave
doing."
diggers?
The grave diggers actually all scattered. They're no longer here.
Namir,
Is there anything Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go for it.
I was just gonna say Namira went with Lefty.
Cool.
That's it.
All I want to know is what's on the body.
Claudius Meridius.
Yeah, well, like completely asshole-ish, not giving a shit. I'm roughly, while they're talking, I'm just like pulling his armor up and going through his pockets and everything.
He has like 2 gold pieces on him. His armor is completely like the fakest,
Ornamental.
worst armor it's like the worst armor you could have. He just polished it up to make it look like it was like the best armor ever. His sword is like a really fucking chintzy like tin armor or tin like sword. And he has a potion of healing on him.
All right, I'm gonna take the potion of healing, and I'm gonna walk to Arrowy, and I'm gonna flip her one of the gold coins.
Okay.
Just for the drink.
I do believe you paid with this story, but it is fine. I will put it in the box.
She sticks it in a little wooden box and then sticks her wooden box away.
And if we come to a temple, I will give that charity and pay it forward, as one would say. Now, to the matter at hand. This woman has come screaming in here, and she tells us of the darkness, and then she brings it with her. This is not suspicious to you.
And she is not being like subtle or quiet at all. She's saying this right in front of you.
You are a man of will travel, I think. What do you say to this situation?
He walks over, looking up at her. Um, you're 7 foot.
I guess it's almost 6 foot, not 7 foot. Sorry, that was my bad. I was 5'7". I was reading the 7 and not everything
Oh,
else.
okay. I was like, damn, that's a
No, she's
large
tall.
lady. It's a large lady.
My bad.
Uh, so then he is kind of looking down at you. Then, he's about 6'3".
Hey!
So then, a way to believe that you didn't bring these fucking things in here by yourself?
I promise you I didn't. After everyone died, a deity appeared in front of me, and if I promised him vengeance, he, I guess, let me live and gave me things.
He
True
looks at
that
Arrowy.
story.
You get a load of that shite.
I
Wait,
promise I made an oath. I'm not lying.
what is the vengeance that you are meant to reap?
Get rid of the darkness that destroyed my family. Kill all of the monsters.
Then why did you come in here? Were you looking for help?
I was looking for help. I can't fight them on my own. There's so many.
I see. Into what deity did you pledge this alliance? Did you sign a contract?
I pledge it to Hor, the god of vengeance.
That's gonna be for you to take, are we? I don't know, and don't have much use for the gods.
Well, I will say this. I think that there are many adventurers around here that would help you. Now, you may have to give more than a story of vengeance. Some of us work for coin. Some of us, like me, work for the good story. Now, I would be willing to help you, for I do have ways in which to help you. But I think that you should also pledge to my deity your soul when you are done, to go on to better things. You see what I say? You do that, and I will be so willing to help you. And this man here, you give him coin, and I'm sure he'll be willing to help you too. This woman, I do not know her motives. And the man behind you, I think he just travels for vengeance too. So perhaps coin elevates his vengeance need, huh? What do you say?
I don't know much about deities. I didn't even know what I was until a few days ago. I'm not sure how my god would feel about me pledging my soul to someone else's deity, but I don't have any money. Everyone was killed, I just went with it.
And someone already did an insight check, right, earlier?
Arrowy did. I didn't get a
Yes.
response from that though.
Your
I'm gonna roll an
insight.
insight check.
Go ahead. Well, Aries was really good, so.
Yeah, I don't know shit.
So Tantalus
I
doesn't
think
know
she's telling
anything.
the truth.
But Arrowy, you were looking to see if she was being full of shit or she was telling the truth, right?
About bringing in this darkness. Like, I was
Yes.
the only one who survived, yeah.
Yep, she completely is telling the truth. This darkness has been following her since she was younger, and it actually completely killed her entire family. And you believe her 100%.
Oh, fuck me then. It seems we've all got a bit of the same kind of story then, don't it?
It does seem that we are all a bit inauspicious, are we not?
I think we are.
Brother Ivar, what do you say?
I believe we have much in common. I support this vengeance fight.
And you. Ah, I am so sorry. I was going to introduce myself to you, but this woman came in and distracted me. Who are you then? She
Hold on.
looked at you, Phelan.
Let me practice my accent real quick. I forgot it.
I know how that goes.
Amir's just heading towards the large group. Just for reference of why I'm slowly moving her.
I might lose it every now and then, so just warning you. But
All right, go for it.
Yes. Hi. My name's Phelan. What's yours?
Ah, Sister Phelan. My name is Erowi. And are you as inauspicious as the rest of us? With the bad luck that follows you around?
I have a question. Cora question. My name's Cora. What does inauspicious mean?
Unpromising, bad luck, kind of like bad luck.
Yeah, you could say that. Though I think it's pretty not weird, but kind of selfish for you to run into a bunch of people that have nothing to do with your issues.
They were gonna come here whether I came or not.
Well, you say that they follow you, so you being here, they come with you.
You know, I'm not quite sure if they just follow me, but I know they've been following me for a long time, and I apologize for bringing them in here, but I've been fighting alone for so long.
This is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with asking for help. I appreciate you coming in here. Any opportunity to rid the world of more undead is a fine opportunity for me.
All right. So what else do you guys want to do? You guys can't hear me, can you? Oh, of course they can't. Jesus fucking Christ.
To the point, I don't know if I'm gonna keep calling you Arrowy. I don't know if you're that way, but sometimes I'll get into the where I like my voices of the different characters will start melding together, and like sometimes I don't even know which voice I'm doing because like it gets late in the campaign or late in the night, and I'm trying to do a Scottish accent, and it's like some kind of Irish Cockney accent or
Yeah, everything flows into Irish, I swear. Or like,
Try to do
Wait.
the Australian, mate, and then you just kind of go back into and you're doing your Irish accent, and you just keep going with that, and you're like, damn it, that is not how she sounds. I gotta go back. Like,
Oi! What the fuck do you want to do, mate?
Like,
Yeah,
Namir is supposed.
I'm
At
back,
one
mate.
point, I'd done like a session where I was doing like a murder mystery in a small town. There were like 12 other NPCs, and it was one of the first times I ever DM'd.
And by the end of it, I was just like, these are too many boys to keep track of. I don't know who the fuck is who anymore.
Exactly. Everybody has the same voice. Who cares? Whatever. Fuck it. YOLO.
Oh, so that's how you feel? Okay, well, I'm gonna do that next session then.
That's fine. Do it, and then your character will just die. I mean, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm back now since my computer wanted to just
Welcome back.
fuck up.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We totally
Welcome
didn't
back.
burn the place down and grab things.
Yeah, you guys didn't burn the motherfucker down.
Since I believe her, I've been eyeballing this goofy fuck up here. I'm gonna go up and lean against the table and
You want to tell me why it's all the rest of us except for the wankers over there handled our fucking business, and you sit here drinking your fucking mead like everything's right shiny at the new penny.
Oh, hello. I wasn't drinking mead. I was drinking hard alcohol. How are you this evening?
Are you fucking daft, man? How am I this evening? I'm right fucking shiny, I am. Let me tell you. I just got done watching that stupid one get his guts ripped out by these fucking shadow beasts. I had to help these others. I like the bunny. The others, oh, they're okay. But I'm sitting here on the other side of the fucking tavern, and I'm seeing you, and you just fucking sitting there. So tell me, what is your fucking problem?
Well, I don't have a problem. We all knew Claudius Meridius was going to die at the hands of anything because he was, how do I say it, a piece of shit. He didn't really know anywhere or anyhow, or he didn't know his asshole from his elbow. He didn't know anything. He thought he was the town legend, quote unquote, and I will do that with my hands, as the cool generation does. He didn't know shit. And that's why he's dead right now on the floor inside of this bar. I'm sorry, Gaius. I understand. I apologize. He's dead now, though, so we can all not be sad.
Can I do an insight check to see if I think he's telling the truth?
Sure, go ahead.
Man, my insights. I believe everybody.
Yeah, you believe that he completely thought this dude was gonna fucking die. Everybody else was kind of just doing what they needed to do to survive. He pours some of his snake liquor into a glass and pushes it towards you. Would you like to drink with me?
I'm good, thanks.
Oh,
How'd me feel?
That's sad. Well, you did a wonderful job, so I do appreciate you helping everyone here in the bar. But we knew that Claudius Meridius' time was coming, and we figured we would have some people here to help us.
Who's us?
Us, like myself and Gaius Garius there, the bartender, and Lufty. Oh, hello! And he does a magic trick, and he just drops his cards and shit. And some sparkles happen.
So then, are you telling me that you knew that these fucking things were gonna come busting in here with the golden lights there, with the glowing eyes?
Yes, unfortunately, this does happen from time to time, and we do have our folks here who think that they can fight the good fight, and they end up dying. But I had a good feeling about this group here.
Tantalus just shakes his head and like to himself is like,
why do I keep stopping at these fucking hole in the wall fucking places? Well, he looks back at him. Well, you two are too fucking much for me.
And he goes and sits back down at the table.
Well, I do apologize. And as you walk away, he takes his shot and takes your shot. For some reason, the screen just went fucking white. I don't know what just happened there. I'm gonna guess that was Bobby's fault. And he's gonna message me like, I don't know what I did. I'm gonna have to try to fix it. I don't know what the fuck just happened. Screen went white. You can continue.
Arrowy is going to produce 3 contracts, and then she's going to look as this person walks up.
Ah. You. I did not meet you either, because you had consumed of the person's private stock, and I think it affected you quite a bit. Who are you?
My name's Namira?
You sound confused. Is this not a name you use often?
No, sorry, it was questionable because out of character, I wasn't sure if my phone was working there for a second. So I just want to make sure.
Okay.
You guys can hear me? Okay. Okay, good. Because I was talking for a bit and I couldn't hear no one, and no one could hear me.
I wasn't sure who you were talking to either. And that's what made me laugh so hard. You were like, my name's Namira?
I'm like, are they gonna actually hear this?
Okay, so she like says her name with confidence then? My name is Namira.
Yes, absolutely. I just wanna. She is like 6'4" though, just to let you guys know. She's a tall.
Okay, so Arrowy is looking up at you most
Absolutely.
looks up at everybody else. She's used to this.
Arrowy is the bunny, right? Or is it
Yes.
someone else? Yes.
She's the bunny.
So
She's only 4'2".
Yeah, internally, Mira's just internally like, oh my gosh, she's adorable, and the screen disappeared.
Yeah, everything went back to the first screen.
I did it on purpose because the streaming screen, for some reason, was just completely white. I don't know if you guys saw the same thing I did, but it was completely white. So I'm trying to fix it.
Seeing.
So just keep just talking. You're good. Keep going.
Like regular talking, or do you want us to continue the scene?
Keep the scene. You're good. You're doing great.
Okay. My name's Namira. Pleasure to meet you.
Yes, it is good to meet you as well, and thank you for your help. I did see that you were fighting alongside us. Do you know this woman?
And she points at the very tall Asmar. Or I guess at the average height Asmar.
Since I know the stories of the darkness, would I know of her? Not really, would I?
You don't know of her. You know of the stories, but you don't know of her. She is someone new to you.
So I don't really know of her specifically. I just know of the event, kind of what happened. It's more of a myth in the areas I tend to travel. And she just shrugs her shoulders.
I see. Well, Sister Namira, would you be willing to join us? We are unfavorable, undesirable, some might say. But if we all stick together, then our bad luck will congeal and become good luck, I think.
I'm down to do anything that'll help someone else, so you don't have to do much convincing for me.
This is a good way to live life.
She pulls out another contract.
Now, if we all give a small droplet of blood on a contract, then we know that at the end of all of this, our lives will be better. We go on to do better things.
It's an infernal, right?
Yes.
I read infernal. I understand. Speak, read infernal.
Do you start to read it?
Yes.
Okay. It basically states that at the end of your life, you are giving your soul up to Baal so that you can be in his army and do his work. It makes it sound like it's going to be good work. I don't know if you know who Baal is.
No, I know who Baal is.
Okay.
IRL, I know who that is.
Oh, as a character, I don't know if you know who Baal is. But if you do
I know? What, do I have to do like a history check or something for that?
Yes, do a history check if you know who that is.
But no, IRL, I know.
Wouldn't it be religion?
Yeah.
Or would it be religion?
Yes, it is religion. Sorry, that's my fault.
Okay.
It's a religion
You're
check.
fine.
That's my fault. I'm in the middle of trying to get the fucking map back.
Better roll.
So yes, you know who that is.
So who exactly is that in the game, Arrowy?
Is she asking Arrowy?
No, okay, so here. Are you quite sure you want us to sign over to this particular person?
She looks at the contract.
Ah, are you familiar then with this particular person? I know that in some circles it is a very trivial name or a undesirable name. We do keep ourselves to ourselves because we are judged. But I think he is misunderstood.
I'm gonna go with no on this one. I'd rather keep my blood inside my body and not on that piece of paper, thank you. I have nothing against you, but I don't exactly trust that name. Run into some bad circles back in my youth regarding gods, goddesses, and all that. I just tend to stay away.
I do understand. Now, should you change your mind as we go along this journey, you do let me know. How about you, Iva? Now that you have seen what we are up against, would you like to give your soul over to something better when you are done?
The way this woman talks about this man I am supposed to sign my soul over to, I feel it is not in my best interest.
Ah, I see. You are one to listen to tall tales and not make your mind up for your own, but that is okay. Later, I shall speak of him more, and maybe then you will have a change of heart. Not to worry. I have not made a convincing enough argument, and that is my fault. But
She rolls up her contracts and puts them away.
I think we had best hear more about this darkness. Yes?
And she springs over here and sits down. And beckons everybody, like, come, 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 come.
I like the new background.
Sister, will you not come sit with us? Please do tell us your story and how we can help you. Where do we start?
I told you my story. The darkness apparently follows me around, and a lot of people die. I've been fighting alone. I'm not really sure how to stop it yet. I'm hoping to get some help. What?
So are those shadow things the only thing you've been fighting this entire time? Just for clarification, because if there's anything else that's going to be jumping out at us, I would really rather know.
Would I know anything else about any other monsters?
Or even
So
if just a general idea.
so you know that when it comes to the shadow, there is more than just the creatures that you just fought.
Huh. Um.
Was there any sort of residue left from the shadow things that we could check out?
There was no residue. They dispersed into a mist and it just went into the air. So what do you guys want to do? I know the screen changed. It's a completely different bar area now. Um, I couldn't find the bar, so here's the new bar.
What would you have us do then? If you do not know where to start, but you would like some help, that leaves us in a very awkward place.
I understand that I had come in here with not much information, but I could really use the help, and I've been looking for a way to stop the darkness. I've been trying not to go to many places because, as you can see, it follows me wherever I go. I don't want to have any more people killed because of me.
I can understand that feeling. I mean, when it comes down to it, you at least got me behind you. I don't know about the others here, but even with this little information, I'll still follow behind and try to help however I can.
Tantalus is just watching everybody.
Should we start where the darkness started? So go back to your village. Is it someplace close?
How long have I...
Her village is actually not very close to where they are. She's traveled for quite some time.
My village is not close. It's gonna be a while travel to get back.
And how often do you pray?
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
How...
Oh my god, I'm going straight into something else. Hold on.
There it is.
How often do you pray? Do you pray often to your god? To this deity who sends you about on vengeance missions?
He doesn't care if I pray or not, as long as I stick to killing the darkness. I don't pray very often.
So it has given you a task, but not told you how to complete it. Do they have a temple or something in which we can gain information?
I wasn't very religious before my family died. He just appeared. I don't know.
Well, what is the name? I'm sorry. What is the name of the deity
Whore.
that appeared?
It's whore.
Okay. Can I roll a religion check to see if I would know where that any information regarding like temples or anything?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh.
So you are familiar with her temple.
Okay. I do know of the deity you speak of. I know of a couple temples would. I don't know how close they would be. um.
Where her town is, I would say it's probably about 5 miles from where you guys are right now.
Alright, so there's one about, I think maybe 5 miles from here. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it, please. But I do know the general area and direction it's at. If we want to start there.
I mean, if you're asking me to pray to my god, I can do my best. I don't know that he's just going to appear. I've never tried.
mean, what's the worst that can happen? We don't get an answer?
Well, I'm willing to give it a try. I've never thought about just talking to him.
And the rest of you?
Tantalus gets up and goes over to the bar.
Hey, bartender.
Yes, hello. Hello, sir. How can I help you?
There he is.
Do you have lodgings here at this dump?
We do. We have a couple of rooms. Two of the rooms, or no, actually, all three of the rooms have double beds.
So
Would
if I'm a single occupant, do I gotta pay for 2 fucking beds?
No, you could pay for one if you're just staying by yourself.
Alright. How much is that gonna set me back?
But if it looks like, to me, it looks like there's 6 of you and there's 3 rooms with 2 occupants. So I'm just doing some quick math here. It looks like you might have to shack up with someone.
Well, I didn't see anyone else come over here to ask you for a fucking room.
Well,
There's only one of me. So
well,
I'm
if
asking you for one of your rooms, and I'll pay for the other fucking bed.
if it's just yourself, it would be 1 gold piece for the
He
week.
slides 1 gold piece to him.
Okay.
Now, do you know anything about this town? It's my first time here.
I know
Is
a
this
lot about
shite
the
that
town.
happened-
There's
Is the shite that happened here normal, or is this something that
this has
once
happened.
upon a
This has happened once before, but it is not something that happens often.
Are they speaking in normal tones? Like, can we hear them over here?
Yeah, I mean they're
Oh,
they're
yeah.
yeah they're speaking
Tantalus
in
is
common.
he's being a dick, so he's not trying to hide it.
Okay, so as soon as the bartender's like, yeah, this happened before, Arrowy looks at everyone and starts to make her way. But she eyeballs
So-
everybody like, maybe you want to hear this too.
So I'm
Yeah,
trying to
feeling
get this right then. Why do you live in this town if all these things keep happening to you all here?
Well, this is our town. We don't want to let anyone run us out. So this has happened before. We've had some heroes and adventurers that has helped us before. They killed the monsters. And we're all good. Now we're good. Everything's great. Until
It
now.
wasn't so fucking good about 10, 15 minutes ago.
Gaius Garius actually points right at Hemra. I think it's her fault. She said she knew the creatures. She brought the creatures.
Well, see, that something doesn't sit right with me because you said that this town has its own issues. She come in looking for help. How do we know that the things that chased her didn't come out of this town by themselves when she showed up?
Well, she did say that they came from her town. Her town is a couple miles away. I think she's the one that brought them here. This is me. I'm the one that owns this establishment. If you have a problem with it, you could sleep outside.
I roll insight.
Go ahead.
$19.
Nice.
So Gaius actually believes that everything has been great up until you guys came into this lodge, and since she burst in and said that they were following her, he seriously believes that they came here because of Hemra. It was her. She brought them here. Everything was good up until she came into this bar establishment.
Oh, then you have met her before.
I have never met this woman.
You have never seen her before then. Not at all.
Not at all.
Ah, then it cannot be her, for you said there was a problem before, and she is only here now.
Too right.
Roll a persuasion check.
Can I help on that?
Sure, go ahead. With advantage. Roll persuasion with advantage. So, Gaius starts to think maybe it's just the town, but he's still kind of firm on I still think it's her. I think she's the one that brought them in.
I wanna get up from my little stool. I'm gonna start walking around the counter. I'm
Okay.
gonna get like right up on him, and I'm
Ooh.
gonna say, "There is something you're not telling me and my friends. I
In-
would like to know."
Roll an
And I'm gonna
intimidation
roll
check, please.
intimidation. That
Yes,
is
please.
a +6.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh no.
I'm sorry, sir. Please get back from behind the bar. Please. Or I will escort you out of my establishment.
I would like to see you try, little man.
Excuse me? He's a half orc. Are you sure you want to do that?
I'm weak man.
That's up to you, man. What do you want to do?
I'm just gonna stand here. I mean, I don't care that I failed the intimidation. I don't want to back down now that I've committed to this.
Okay. Well, he's not going to do that. He's going to roll to hit you.
Okay.
Oh god.
And he rolled a 15. Does a 15 hit?
It does not.
It does not hit. Okay. He goes to swing at you and he misses.
I'm gonna repost with
Okay.
just an unarmed strike.
Okay.
That is
Oh no.
This is how it
Knockout blow.
starts.
Oh, you're going to kill the bartender.
No.
eat all that 18 damage
Oh, God. You just did 18 damage to the fucking bartender.
with a fist.
Hey, real quick, was the gold piece that I handed him, is it still on the bar?
It's still sitting on the bar. He hasn't grabbed it
All
yet.
right, I'm gonna use slide. I'm gonna try to steal that. Can I roll sleight of hand?
Go
I'll try
ahead.
to pull it back. Oh, that was terrible.
Oh god.
So you don't
Barely
grab
watches
you don't
you
grab
do
the
this.
gold.
We become enemies of the law so quickly.
Oh my god. All right. So that was a reaction, right?
Yeah, that's a reaction.
Okay. So that it's your turn again. So it's up to you. Whatever you
What
want to do.
what is he like?
He took a hit. He wiped his lip. He saw some blood. He spit a little bit, and he looks right back at you. So what do you want to do?
Right. I ask you one more time. Tell me and my friends what we need to know.
I already told you what I know.
Can I roll an insight on that?
Go ahead.
Okay.
As he's doing this, Arui
Oh.
slams her hands down on the bar and stands up and looks. It's like, I think everyone needs to calm down. And as she's doing that, she's really just trying to take the gold coin that she saw Thanatlis flub on.
20 plus 3. Not
Yeah,
20 plus
I
3.
see that you rolled another fucking nat 20. This
Can't do
fucking
it during
guy.
combat.
This
Not
fucking
in
guy.
combat.
Can't do shit during combat, but he can intimidate a motherfucking bartender, though. The bartender is telling the absolute truth. He knows nothing more than what he's telling you.
Very well.
And Arui took the gold.
Alright. I guess I'll just walk back around in my seat then.
Namir's just sitting there with her head in her hand, just like, oh my god.
So Gaius Garius rubs his lip, rubs away a little bit of blood, and looks at Ivor. Was that necessary?
Well, listen, my friend. Hindsight can be 20/20.
What are you? What are you fucking Gru? That's what it sounded like. What's this? The fucking Minions 3? Hindsight is 2020.
Started out as trying to do a Russian accent, but I don't even know what this is.
It's amazing. That's what
That was great.
Phelan's gonna reach over to Gaius and just like hold out like a handful of berries. Like, want some?
Yes, thank you.
It's the good berries.
And he takes a handful of good berries and chews them up, and it brings him back to full health.
That's the good berries.
Arrowy puts her coin down on the table.
I think there are high tensions and we should stay the night and sleep on it.
Yes.
Go to my room.
I do appreciate that, and I would suggest that everyone room up, and maybe tomorrow, when clearer heads have availed, you will be able to find out what's going on here.
Gaius. I totally forgot my accent. Oops.
It's okay.
Gaius, I don't mean to be rude now, but we did just kind of save your life. I think it's far too rude to make us pay for a room.
You are very correct. Let's see. And he slides the gold back over to Arrowy. I will let you stay for the evening, free of charge.
Arrowy takes the gold back and then looks at him.
And my friend, should you not refund him as well?
Which friend are you talking about?
She points.
Me. I'm sitting right fucking here, mate.
Yes, he paid.
No need to be aggressive. I will give you your coin back, and he flips you the gold coin. And how about drinks and food on the house? How's that
I
sound?
will absolutely take you up on that.
All right, food and drinks for the house. Lufty's like, oh, yes, I would like a drink. I can show you a card. Not you, you little gnome. You pay. The ones who saved our life, they're the ones that get to eat and drink for free. Oh, that's not right.
I'm just gonna lean over a little bit towards Lefty and like put my hand out and whisper him, "Don't worry, I'll give you part of mine."
Oh, I really appreciate it. And he shows you a card. Is this your card?
Oh, not quite this time.
Oh, let's try again. Is this your card?
I have no idea if it is or not, so I'm just gonna go ahead and agree. Yeah, sure.
Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion. I have no advantage.
Oh, I think you're lying to me. Is that your card?
No, it is not. Sorry.
Oh, well, maybe next time. But you're gonna give me drink and food, correct?
Yes, I'm gonna give you whatever I get, and I'm gonna give half of it to you.
Perfect. Awesome. You're a great dearie. All right, and that's the end of that conversation. So it is now 2 o'clock in the morning. We have been streaming for almost 4 hours. I'm gonna say that we're gonna cut it off here for the evening. It was a crazy, hectic fight, and then we've gathered some information. I think we can go ahead and rest up, take a long rest, and we will gather back here next week. How's that sound for everybody?
All right. Sounds good.
All right, so everybody take their rooms. I do want to thank everybody for joining us here on the live stream, and later on, if you're watching us from the replay, I want to thank you so much. I want to thank our sponsors, PhoenixDice.com. Go ahead and check them out. They are fantastic. Their dice are awesome. Myself and a couple others have ordered dice from them already. You can go ahead and use H as in Harry, B as in boy, T as in Thomas, saves as the discount code for the promo code, and that'll save you 10% off. PhoenixDice.com. Also, Eternal City, the EternalCityGame.com, if you want to play a wonderful game that is a gladiator Romanesque type of MUD, which is a text-based game. You can go to EternalCityGame.com to play that as well. I do want to thank you so much for joining us. I want to thank everybody here for the wonderful evening. It has been fun. It has been hilarious. It has been technical, and we've had a lot of issues, but hopefully next week we won't have any issues. And I do want to thank everybody for being here, and I want to thank you. And hopefully we will have a fun time next Thursday. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.